Boom. Microphone check 1, 2. Ew, ew, ew. I had to come back with more numerology miracles. Why? Because the last video, slow it down, Jay. I was speaking about the number 111. Interesting. The 3, the tricep in the arm is 3. When I finished my live, what did I see in terms of views right away? When I stopped end stream, I saw 111. It's in the YouTube. This video, it's in the YouTube picture. You see 111. So my viewers did that. So I astral projected. Yeah, in real time. What are the odds that my viewers, my people who are connected to me from some different parts of the earth through a computer, we did a ritual, would give me 111 views? Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. What up, AZ? Here's the 111. I'm going to show you right now. There it is. And I spoke about 111. That was yesterday. The whole video was about 111 and me seeing it in different ways. Are you listening while falling asleep? Cool. Well, I'm going to wait for some more people to get up in here. I'm going to smoke me a little bit of a tobacco, organically rolled. Fire starter. Now, why am I smoking? Okay. So I made a video of ants. None of you watch your insects. None of you care about your insects. You are in their territory, their terra story. Bars! Earth. You're in someone else's reality. This is the land of animals and insects and fish, not really for humans. I think we know that now. Jay, how do you know that? Well, what is Vrindavan? Jay, what is Vrindavan in India? The land of Krishna. They have something called desire trees. Did you hear what I said? Desire trees in Hinduism. What do these trees do, Jay? The tree of life in the Bible. Kabbalah means tree of life to you Jews. Kabbalah, Allah, and the Kaaba, the cube of Mecca, is there. Allah, you Jews and Arabs, wake up. Terra story, the ants. Yes, it's not our place, AZ. It's okay, though. We can make it our place. Someone is making it for you. Who is it? They're not human. Don't call them only Illuminati, government, reptilians, blood drinkers, pedophiles, whatever you call them, the secret people, hi YouTube, watching me, guidelines. Don't call them just that. They're very, very good at what they do. And if they brought us from a different part of the garden, hence Vrindavan, what up, Benny Breaks? Vrindavan is the land of trees that grow food on the tree. I'm kidding you not. Yes. Everything you need to eat in Vrindavan, wink, wink, is there for you. Now let's look today where we live. You watch your insects. What are they doing? You should be doing experiments. So if you have a bad diet, this is for you. If you don't believe in numerology, this might not be for you, but it's for you. I'm going to mix a lot of things in this live that will blow your mind. And it's not just me doing it. It's a supernatural spirit that you all have, but you're not channeling it. You're channeling a YouTuber, a truther, someone to save you. You can save yourself if you're sick by watching your Antarctica. Now, Antarctica is arnica. You didn't hear harmonica. The church organs. They took it from your organized, your kidney, your auntie. Your aunt is your auntie. It's your family. And you kill them. You step on them every day with your sneakers. You're not barefoot. You're not watching them. They are brilliant. They're converters. They're alchemists. They're dedicated. They don't fight each other. Well, they might sometimes. They take stuff and carry it back to a woman underground. Sounds kind of like England, love, and your bloodlines. Yeah? You want to get into reptilian brain? Okay. Reptilian brain people. Your oldest part of your brain, and how did they know this in science, is your reptilian brain. It's the oldest part, which means this. You did not have the medulla in a certain way. You didn't have your cerebral cortex right away. You had the reptilian first. Brain, old. Then it's called an upgrade, like your iPhone or your video games. All of your damn movies have a sequel, expanding upon it. Interesting. What's going on there? So if you look at what your insects do, that you call gross, the fly, the ant, this is what I did. Yesterday, I didn't eat. I haven't really eaten anything today either, and I'm on fire. This whole eating thing and protein, it's bullshit. Hare Krishna, it's total bullshit. And your remedies, I'm going to simplify that. You got too many remedies, too many tinctures. This is going to help that. It's too much. Your nature has it. She gets it done. Your insects will show you. Yesterday, I went to my store where I work, where my numbers appear as a cashier. Okay? I got a Cinnabon. Vegan. It's got sugar. It's got poison. Yes, everything is poison. Poison's a freaking rock group. Wake up, people. What was that song? That girl is poison. Be careful of that girl. Remember BBD, Bell, Biv, Devo. Ooh, bars. I got you right there, R&B. Bell, Biv, Devo was also a group. Remember them in the 80s? Wearing those weird little hats? Yeah? Nothing going on. Devo is the name of Deva, the devil. Mahadevo. Devo is a name of Shakti. Yeah. Bell. Who is Bell? The cerebell. You didn't have all your brains in the beginning. It was a process to make you who you are as a human today. You have 3 brains. It's called a triune, and it was a process. So what came first? The ones that don't have as much as you got now, and they're jealous. Well, Jay, who are they? They're not human. They're supernatural demons to your angels. And you have to know how to decode them. How do you do that? You get get some junk food. Get any junk food. Do an experiment and film it. Put it in the grass, like I did yesterday. I ate the Cinnabon. I put it in the grass. Yesterday. Today, I went back to the same spot in the grass, and who was covering the Cinnabon? A bunch of ants on junk food? Wait a minute, slow it down, Jay. Wait a minute, Jay. You mean to tell me these ants, they have grass, they have dirt, they have rocks with minerals that nature made naturally. They have tomato plants and apple trees everywhere, right? But they like the Cinnabon a lot. They like sugar, man-made. What are they doing on the Cinnabon? Well, I filmed them. I'm going to play the video for you to show you that you can convert. Listen, when you go to church, you convert, right? What does it mean to convert? Khan is a serpent. Kohan. Leonard Cohen. Serpent. Khan. Convert. You can convert your lower brain to your higher brain. Kind of like the creator took time to make you. They made some reptilian, low octave energies first to experiment with you. The creator did this. Then reptilian brain. Then you got a cerebellum. Then you got a cerebral cortex. 3 things on top of each other. A trilogy. The 3 Stooges. The 3 again. Ironically, I'm seeing 3 people in my chat room right now. So 111. Again, now. Very simple. Your ants seem to like man-made things and know how to convert it to be healthy and turn it into, listen to me, medicine. Yeah. That's why flies love shit. They love Coke, Pepsi, sugar, you name it. They'll eat anything and they'll live longer than you and me because they don't wear sneakers. That's it. They don't do sunblock. They don't get needles. They don't go to the hospital. You hear me? They don't have a guru. They don't have someone telling them what to eat. They don't have tinctures. They don't have the vegan diet specialist. Okay? They don't have any of that, and they know how to live longer than you and me, eating man-made shit that is not good for you, that causes diabetes. How are they doing this? Wow. Now, I'm going to play the video I did for you. Give me 1 second.
So I'm doing experiments and studying ants, and look at them. So I left this vegan cinnamoroll on the grass to teach you something for your ass assumptions. Look very carefully. Some of them are very still. They're not moving. They look dead. What are they doing? Well, they're absorbing the toxins and converting it into nature to make it useful. So this is all full of sugar. Okay, this is not great for you. Yeast, right? It's bread, but the insect, sect means sacred, they are converting the energy. Look at them, and they're going back into the grass, working organized to make it healthy. So that means we can convert junk food, cancer cells, wake up, earthing. If an insect can do this, when you eat junk food, it's not doom and gloom. Well, how would you convert the energy? Everything they're giving you as poison, it comes from nature. You understand me? It's inverted. Your ants are teaching you to earth barefoot. Put your feet on this. And if you eat something that's not so great, your body will fight it off. Look at how many of them are meditating and not moving, but they're not dead. Look, they're converting the energy and taking it back to the queen. So they're turning sugar into something healthy. So we're missing something with our diet. Even you vegans, right? You don't know how to convert. You have to solar gaze, moon gaze, barefoot to convert your poisons. You will not get rid of all of your toxins in your body, by the way. It's impossible to get rid of all of your parasites. It's been from birth. It's not realistic. However, the ant is showing you that you can survive. The ant won't get diabetes and cavities from this. And they've been on this thing all day and night. You know that. So how much sugar have they converted into chlorophyll? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shiva Boom Om Jayechi.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So the answer is in front of you. Many of us have addictions. We smoke still eating meat, right? We're addicted. All right. We have stress. I have that too. But here's the difference. What up, Brent H? It's that simple. Yes. But here's the thing that I'm doing. This is what I've been doing. When I first woke up, I didn't need to think about it. I walked barefoot for minutes, like half hour, on concrete, dirt, rocks, religiously. I do it. I've been doing it for years because I realize that in the concrete are your copper, your zinc, your quartz, vitamin C, D, What is the moon and the sun doing? They're feeding the earth while you're wearing shoes, which are blocking the potential to convert, listen to me, all the crap you put in your body that the insect is not going to get sick from while eating a toxic thing that you ate. The ant is smaller than you. Okay? The fly is smaller than you. One step, they're dead. But they can eat junk food and have energy and live longer than you. Well, they have a shorter lifespan. Flies don't live as long as humans. But hear me, they're not going to get cancer. You understand me? Or diabetes. They're going to eat that shit and live as long as they can, their full life, if it's a month or 3 weeks. Okay? Their full potential. While you and me will get sick from eating what they just ate. But they can convert it. Why? They're naked and they're always in dirt. They're in nature all the time. Is the difference between you and me. And you vegans too. A lot of you vegans are just go into fake meat, soy. I get it. Beyond burgers, beyond meat. Relax. What are you doing with your feet? What up, Miss Moss? Are you looking at your insects and how they're converting sugar? Which means that you can do that without even needing shit. You can just go outside and do it, but you have to be religious about it. What else do I do? So this is what I'm doing now. I lie on my stomach and my back, head and everything, knees, all of it, in rocks for 10 minutes every day, absorbing and shutting up. That's the most powerful thing you can do. It's more powerful than martial arts, boxing, running, the gym, all that shit. Great. Muscle building, bullshit. Absorbing minerals is muscle. Absorbing rocks is also information. You're getting the lower energy back to remind you of what is killing you. They're critters, or they're parasites, or they're in the ant family, the fly family. Sure, the fly and the ant won't kill you, but what is hating you today that is standing in the shape of a human is a low octave energy that can study you. Now, here's a great question. If we were taken from one part of the earth known as Vrindavan, where there was everything growing on desire trees in Hinduism, and something brought us here to this part of the earth where we can't seem to make it work and we get sick and we need a government and we need to pay bills, we need assistance, but your ant does not need to pay bills. The raccoon doesn't need to pay bills. The fish don't really need you. No animal needs any assistance, but you and me do. In terms of diet, you have to be taught shit. Your insects don't need that. You want to know why? The minute they give birth to their children, they're in the dirt. They're not in shoes, in a house. They create their own house out of the earth. You understand me? So if there's chemtrails coming on them, or if they have sugar shit that they like, they can eat that and deal with that kind of toxic stuff. You want to know why? Because they have balanced out earth energy, minerals. You and I haven't been doing that. When you get born, you and me, we're born in a building. Yeah, we're born in a building and we're given freaking shoes and we're given needles. We're given medication. We're given a birth name. You're not given earth. You are born in a machine, not dirt, a machine. The vagina would be earth. The doctor would be a man-made artificial reality. Your ant don't have that. Your fly don't have that. They can eat Dunkin' Donuts and McDonald's and convert it into what? Cancer fighting, diabetes fighting energy. Yes, I just showed you those ants eating junk food. They should stay away from that. Those ants should be like, who put this Cinnabon here? This isn't a part of nature. We should go to the sunflower. No, they went to the freaking Cinnabon. The Cinnabon would be the demon, the trespasser on the grass. I littered. And they crawled on an artificial, demonic, not of nature, object known as junk food. Your government, you call them Rothschilds, Freemasons, Illuminati, you call them reptilians, would be that Cinnabon. Listen to me. Listen to me. All your bloodlines that hate you are the Cinnabon. Boom, I did that. The ant said, oh, interesting. This trespasser, we're going to crawl on that and convert it, but not be violent. We're going to simply absorb the energy and convert it and throw it back at you and heal you with it. You cannot kill your demon, is my point. A lot of us get angry and angry and angry. We might say things with a lot of fire. Go out there and let's just kill them all. Go to the Vatican. Cut off their heads. Be careful. Go to the government. You people with military connections and shit like this. If you do that, I understand. You have to be careful and know what you did. What up, AZ? Grounding is great for women. Yes. You have to understand your enemy. Your enemy is immortal like you in a different way. You understand me? Here's the problem. Why are they drinking blood, kidnapping babies, hi YouTube, and doing rituals for Satan? Okay, your Aleister Crowleys, your Anton LaVeys, right? These names. What'd they do? These people. It's the reptilian, it's the older, the first low octave energy. So what does it need? It needs infrared heat, fight or flight survival. The human is not that though. We're a higher octave, you know that. This is why they drink blood. They give you junk food, right? They poison you because they don't know any better. And they stay youthful, of course they do, from drinking blood or eating flesh. I am not telling you to do this. I'm talking about your inverted, your Cinnabon people, the junk food, the ones that made this fast food for you. It's a ritual. It's not just about cancer and diabetes and now you're addicted. It is a psychological warfare in which your ants are teaching you how to fight the battle to convert, to absorb earth. Before you open your mouth, did you go on the rocks? Did you go on the dirt for hours, for years, absorbing that before you tell me what I should be eating? And how many remedies there are? There's all the remedies are in a rock, honey. All the remedies are in grass and dirt. It's simple shit. Okay? If you spend enough time on that, you can convert your demon. You cannot kill them. If you threaten them, they like that. They feed off of threatening, anger, aggression. It makes them stronger. Do you understand me? You have to be like an ant. Shh. Absorb. It's a game of chess. Took many years to create cancer the way they did today. You understand me? Disease, AIDS, viruses, you name it, ignorance, religions, science, all this bullshit, the alphabet, right? Language, what is that shit? An ant can't speak English, but the ant knows what junk food is and eats it and converts it and puts it back into the earth to help the earth prosper, but you get diabetes and I get cancer from that. So if I'm smoking too, tobacco, if I've been on rocks all day for years, well, what I'm saying is your body will resist all the bullshit. It's a theory, but I'm pretty sure it's a pretty good theory. So if you struggle with addiction, if you struggle, you're woke, but you still eat that shit. You know what I'm talking about? You have to earth. That's your only option, honey. Okay? All those vitamins and those there's tons of websites. There's things you can put in your drink. People, all of that shit has something in it too. Okay? You know that. There's no get free card. You are living in the part of the earth that is permanently polluted by rituals first. Lower brain, the lower older brain people came before you. And then you, on the seventh day, evolved, the creator was building bodies, kind of like your freaking building. Wake up, people. Look at your churches in Europe right now. Go thousands of years before that, it was a fucking pyramid. It was not that. There were colosseums. So what's going on with the building structures in Tartaria and all that stuff, right? And the blueprints and designs, they kept on evolving. And the same thing happened with your brain. So review it again for you slow people. Reptilian brain is the lower mind. It's your oldest brain. There is a race of people that speak to that brain that came before you, known as Adam. They're your brother and your sister. They're demons. It's okay. It's not all evil, but it is. Then you get your cerebellum. Reptilian, cerebellum, cerebrum, cerebral cortex. I have a gut. The gut is a brain. The nervous system. Sunday service, nerve us, Isis, piss, Venus. People, it's there. A venereal disease is Venus. Ventricle, veins. Venus created all of it. You understand me? That's why there's a star for the military, a star on every flag. Every family, every bloodline that hates you and creates a control system has stars on it, telling you they came not from Earth either. They're also not from here, the ones that brought you here. Well, where is here? We don't know anything about ourselves. So if we were taken from a Garden of Eden where the human should have been, where there was no language, telepathic, food all the time, no meat eating needed because the tree was growing every kind of damn food for you. And I'm not talking about apples and bananas, honey, and mangoes. I mean other kinds of foods that you don't even know. If we were brought from one part of the earth and brought here, this means this, that something that don't like you was also living there to see you there, to bring you over here in a part of a circle or the dome that is called the circle of little animals. Zodiac means circle of little animals, not little humans. Yes, you have Orion, a human star system. Yes, you have Virgo, a female human star system. Yes, you do. Aquarius would be a man body. Yes, you do. Libra, a woman. Wake your asses up, though. Slow it down, Jay. There are more creatures and animals around those humans in the sky than you and me. Telling you, shh, you're in a part of a circle that is an animal, that is a reptilian genius. Fight or flight, make it or break it. Kill that one to get that. Steal that to get this. Oh, the seasons are changing. It's going to get cold. I might die. What am I going to do to stay warm? What am I going to do to stay cold? What am I going to do for food? This is not our reality. You come from a place where it was put there for you. But then something took you over here, which means that something that took you over here in this part of the earth that you don't belong was also in the Garden of Eden watching you. It would be the serpent. Bars! I didn't do my intro. My intro is my nitro. Shalom to you Jews. Allahu Akbar to you Muslims. Namaste to you Hindus. You atheists, nothing. Zen Buddhists, nothing. Other Buddhists, what is it? Om Ahum Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi. Okay. For you Christians and Catholics, hallelujah. Okay. Wake up now. The serpent in the Garden of Eden would be your reptilian brain. Listen to me. It makes sense. Your oldest brain came into that garden where you had everything planned. You had everything for you. When something came and it slithered around, it was a snakes on a plane. That movie? Jake the Snake, the wrestler? DDT? Which they put in your roach spray? Causes cancer? Okay. These names? Snake? Okay. Snake Eyes? You're rolling dice for my niggas in the street? Snake Eyes? Who is Cobra Khan Karate Kid? What is Cobra? G.I. Joe. Jay. This is all bullshit. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? You were in the garden. What came for you? It makes sense. You're a little twin, little serpent thing, right? The lower brain. I'm not damning serpents. It makes sense. It came, it was jealous of you because you're walking on 2 feet and you're speaking. You got tits and you got a ding ding and a vee and muscles. And here you are, this little thing that can't do that is looking at you like, who the fuck is that? It makes sense, right? So it's like, I wonder if I can fuck with that. Yeah. That's your jealous ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, or your bitter mother, your bitter father, right? That beat the crap out of you. Yeah. Or your jealous friend that backstabbed you and betrayed you. Where did that come from? You're in a gang or a mafia, but you got betrayed by someone in your gang. Where did that come from? To have an affair. Where did that come from? The Garden of Eden. Ancient shit. You're not from here. The serpent sees you living it up, being happy, not having to have intercourse to make babies. You didn't have any sperm. You didn't have any of that shit. Your first body was a golden body, honey. You were given too much shit. Wake up. Listen to me carefully. The serpent sees you with this beautiful body, not needing anything, in the garden, dancing around and shit, all in bliss. It says, hey, dum-dum. Hey, you humans. I have this thing here. I have an Apple computer. The apple is healthy, right? Isn't the apple in Snow White? She eats it and woo! Okay, now, wake up. Wake up. Who was Apollonia to Prince? Remember that chick? Little sexy light-skinned chick? Apollonia, huh? Avalon means apple. Avalon, the land of apple. Now, the serpent don't like you. It's jealous because you're on 2 feet and this thing can't do that. It says, hey, humans, it says, come here. I got something for you. So, of course, the serpent would give you a healthy thing to eat, to trick you. An apple. Of course. It wouldn't give, hey, human, come here. I've got this burning gargoyle with thorns on it. Why don't you bite that? You'd be like, what? Genius. You are dealing with an intelligent, lower form of your own brain that brought you here with 3 other brains. And you can't hear your little dumb cousin giving you apples, giving you needles, giving you science, giving you Medicare, giving you religion, giving you meditation, right? Giving you martial arts, giving you guns, giving you sex, giving you money, giving you computers, giving you food and apples. Back to your serpent. What up, Solfeggio angel? Are dragons a thing? Yes, you have dragon fruit. Have you seen dragon fruit and what it looks like? It looks like a freaking grenade. It's no joke. It's a real food. Where did it come from and how did your ancestors know? Draco is the dragon. Enter the dragon. Yeah. Star. Hence Drake, the rapper. Draco, Dracula, blood people. They're all connected and fucking with you. They are the serpent people. It's a bloodline. They call it Merovingians and shit. The black nobility. They have many names, honey. Clinton, Obama, Biden, Trump. Take your pick. Washington, Lincoln. Take your pick. Napoleon. Take your pick. Take it. Gandhi, Agent, Einstein. Take your pick. Does it matter? Body snatchers? Shape-shifting? It's through the human they do it. Now the serpent is seeing you. It's like, hey, you humans, come here. The serpent is the dragon. Do you understand me? The serpent is a symbol of the dragon in the Garden of Eden, dragging you. Whoa. And here are Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve don't have sperm. They don't really have ovaries and shit yet. They're just light bodies. You understand me? In the golden age, there are many ages, honey. Golden, bronze, silver. Why? Now we're in the metal, sort of the downward spiral, where we have all this shit in our bodies. We don't have any idea what to do with it. Wake up. You didn't have that in the golden age. So here's your snake, seeing you in the golden form that you're in, with this beautiful body. Not needing to have sex to live and to procreate, using your brain, telepathic. Here you are, doing one-arm handstands. The snake says, hey, humans, I have this apple. Here, come bite that. Ooh. And what did we do? We didn't ask questions. First of all, we should have said, what is a fucking snake doing talking? I don't trust you. You trusted it. And you bit it. Of course you did. You bit the dust. And you ended up here with lust and rust and heavy metal poisoning and chemtrails and a government and Freemasons and all this shit and popes and Vaticans. And you want to kill them and get angry and use aggression? You will lose. Why am I saying this? I just watched my brother Santos Bonacci do a live on Facebook. God bless that man. He has a temper. I understand. I have a temper too. I curse. I'm watching him cursing and just telling everyone to go out and kill them all. Do something about it. And I'm like, I get that. Listen, hear me now. I'm not a pacifist. Don't get it twisted. I'm not a pacifist. If someone come and trying to rape my children and shit, if someone's got the arms and shit and MMA people, yeah, let's go. But you got to be organized and do it in the right time, honey. Because even when you do that, you're still going to lose because they don't got you in your body. They have been doing rituals. They know your DNA. So when you get mad and you tell other people to go and do something in which you're all going to get slaughtered. You want to know why? The dragon people, listen very carefully. The reptilian, the old brain, knows how to make the gun, the slingshot, the catapult. Where did it come from? Not your higher mind. It's these people. Review, reptilian, old, cerebellum, cerebrum. Why not have only one fucking brain? It's a trilogy. The first movie, second movie, the third fucking movie is you being a higher mind. Someone don't want you to know that. And they give you an Apple computer. You bit it because you were a little bit too trusty. You're a ditz. And they kidnapped you and brought you into a place where they make movies about being kidnapped. It's called Taken. What is that? Where you come from, there was no need to steal shit. It was there for you. Do you understand me? Here you are. Oh, there's a baby on a milk carton. What the fuck is that? Who's going missing? What's an amber? Alert. Amber, a stone of Taurus. Taurus, I am that, ruled by Venus and the moon. Someone knows your truth. It's the serpent people. They are the numerologists too. They know your number. That's why they want you to be born in a building, not in a garden, to know how to convert your diabetes like ants do with sugar. Yep. They want you in a building, in a temple, an ashram, a mosque, with another human that lives and dies, putting a needle in you, giving you a name and a number and a card. And here you are living in a fucking part of the world where you have to have a credit card, where you have to have a credit card to exist with numbers on it. What up, Tio Roberto? What up, Michelle Scusi? I am explaining where you live and preparing you for your temper, your tempora, and your tampon. You should be careful. Be careful with your demons. You don't know what you're dealing with. It's the foundation of destruction that you're dealing with. And they will be here forever, like you and the angels will be here. And God did that. The generator of vitamin D did that. Made the Rothschilds, made pedophiles, made blood drinkers, made the Pope and the Vatican shit. Why did they have a goddamn astrological design and an obelisk in the Vatican, a sundial for the freaking sky, and everyone's walking and taking pictures in it, not realizing you're stepping in a fucking zodiac? Yeah. And they're manipulating serpent, Draco. Take your pick, the Hydra. There's more animals in the sky than humans, honey. And your Vatican knows that. Your Freemasons know that. It's simple, honey. It's simple mathematics to navigate. You would have to know your stars. They give you starburst, review, Milky Way. Now, you eat that, you get diabetes. If your ant and your flies eat that, Antarctica, they don't get sick. You know what they get? More power, because they haven't been wearing sneakers in the hour, or Bluetooth, or getting a needle, or reading a fucking book, going to a doctor, going to a building, giving birth in a machine. They give birth in the dirt. You don't do that. Where you come from, you used to do that. You didn't have to have sex. It's called the virgin birth. The immaculate conception. You didn't have sperm. You had a brain that was evolving, and then a serpent came and was jealous. It makes sense. And told you to eat this and come over here. And you got kicked out of the garden because you fucked up, because you had everything for you. And some tiny little deceitful thing you gave in because, oh, it's a snake. It's so cute. What can it do to us? And that happens to you today. How many of you have fallen in love with the wrong guy or the wrong girl, and you end up having a child with them? They're abusive, alcoholic. Take your pick. It's not normal behavior. You're not from here. Are you fucking kidding me? Show me one sperm in my balls right now that wants to drink Bud Light, beat the crap out of the other sperm, call it a bitch or a whore, rape it, be a pedophile. Show me one sperm in my balls that wants to evolve into that. Please. Show me one sperm that wants to be a scientist, a racist, a drug addict, a wife beater. Your sperm don't do that. They work together and one flies, boom, you want from here. Psychological. What up, boss? Yes, we all have a temper. I have a temper. All my videos, I'm cursing and shit. Here's the difference. I have the fire within me. I am not telling y'all to go out and kill and go after the Rothschilds and the CIA and the FBI and cut their heads off. This is not realistic. This is what Santos is saying to do. And listen, I get Santos. I hear him. He's angry. I watched a Facebook Live and I heard all this shit. Just go out and kill them, people. You're all stupid. He's insulting his followers that question his temper. Listen, it's complicated. And I'm hearing him and I'm like, wow. And then he's yelling at people in the chat room for not helping him remember someone's name and calling them names. And I'm like, yo, dude, I'm grateful you share my videos. If it wasn't for Santos, y'all wouldn't be here. But he's insulting his chat room. He's telling you to go kill people if you want to be in bliss. This is not realistic. And do you want to know why? Let's go to the Ramayana. Jay, what's that? Ramadan, the Ramada fucking hotel. You better wake up. Donald Rumsfeld. Rama. There's ramifications. The Ramayana. There was a demon, the serpent in your Garden of Eden for you Catholics and Christians, known as Ravana. Purana. Ravana was a guru, a well-learned, awesome, brilliant yogi that decided, I am too good for all of you. Fuck you all. I'm going to kill the weak ones and be God. Sounds kind of like your president, right? Or your wife beater, right? And some of you women who beat your kids, my mom, you people. Interesting. Ravana becomes a demon. But before, he was a scholar. He was woke. He knew his shit. He knew his astrology. He knew diet. But he said, fuck all of that. Which means your God is telling you that you have things that were made by God that do not like you, that will always manifest in every age, and they will fuck with you for a reason. A testicle is meant to be tested. When you go to school, they test you. What's a drug test? Where did it come from to test me? And why does that determine my brain for you now? It came from the Ravana. Ramayana is a demon. Now, Ram is the hero in the Ramayana. You're Jesus. Wake up. What does Ram have to do but kill Ravana? So what does he do? He chops off his head. What happens? Ravana grows more heads back. Interesting. Ravana's not so easy to kill. Bruce Willis, hard to kill. Aliens, the movie. What are they telling you? You're not from here. You've been taken, kidnapped, missing in action, POW, prisoner of war. Interesting. Now, Ravana keeps growing heads back. And Ram is like, fuck, I'm an avatar of the Most High, of Vishnu, and I can't kill him right away. Shit, what do I do? It's a process. My point is this. The most powerful archer on the planet struggled, and I mean struggled, died one time. They got killed. Ram actually got knocked the fuck out by a demon. This is an immortal, hear me, god of Vishnu that incarnated as a hero to kill a demon that was made by Vishnu. Yeah, Ravana is also Vishnu. It's complicated. That's why you can't get mad at your Rothschilds like that. Your pedophile people, okay, the Pope, I get it. The king, the queen, they like that. They like to hear that. So what did Ram have to do to kill Ravana? And this dude just kept fighting him with this demonic energy, kept growing heads back. Kind of like your cancer cells. If it's not done right, the cancer comes back. Compassion. This is not normal. You have an immune system, not a cancer system. You don't have a parasite system. Show me one part of your body that says cancer system, disease. No, it's immune system. You're not from here. Now, what does Ram do to defeat the demon, the Rothschild, the Freemason, the blood drinker, the pedophile, whatever you want to call them, the fucking reptilian? What does Ram have to do? Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess. Has to go within. Has to dig deep and realize this is a reflection of me. I must use a part of me. I must dig in my chakras. And when I pull that bow this time, it can't be a bow of aggression. A bow of gotta kill it. Gotta kill it. It's evil. It's gotta be, wait a minute, that's my brother. It's gone wrong. It's me I'm killing. I have to take a piece of me. Listen, dig deep, meditate. For the heart, love, balance it. Slow down. Now I have a different arrow. Yeah. I have an arrow. I'm aware of my enemy. I'm aware that God made you and that I can convert your ass. So I have to give you love in this one. Boom! Hits Ravana. And Ravana starts to shake because this arrow is different. And he falls from grace, Ravana. And he says, Shri Ram, praise Shri Ram. Why did Ravana finally praise Rama when he fucking hated him? Because Ravana is an avatar also of Ram. Do you understand me? So you're Jesus Christ, Lucifer, Satan are one and the same. And if you don't know your order of operations, you get angry. You tell your followers to go to Rome and kill the Vatican, blow it up. I understand that. They want you to do this. You have to dig deep and realize the Vatican is your twin. It's true. The Rothschilds, whatever you want to call them, it's bigger than them. The Freemasons, whoever it is, it's not a human powering them. They have been doing rituals. What have you and I been doing? Videos? Talking about them? They've been doing pentagrams, blood and animals and children and shit. Yeah, it's a ritual. Sorry. It makes them powerful. I'm sorry. Urine and doo-doo and sperm, it's sex, raping and shit. They've been doing this for thousands of years. What are you and I doing for rituals? Talking about them? Calling them out and doing shit like, oh, evil. Thank you. Thank you, sunshine. It is bullshit. You have to know your enemy. You cannot kill them with that kind of anger. You have to dig deep. You have to pull back and say, wait a minute now. I don't like what I'm seeing. That's a pedophile. That's a virus causing, that's a rapist there. That's even women too. Ooh, it's in power. I'm so mad at you and I want to do something to you. What? Stop there. They put that in your brain. Your reptilian brain wants you to think that because that's the brain you're looking at. not the cerebellum or the cerebrum. It's the older brain. It came before you and didn't like you and was jealous of you. Kind of like when you get a good job and you're making good money and you're feeling good and you driving in a new car. Here's your little player hater over here. Ah, that fucking bitch. What a bitch. What up, look within? What do you think you are now? Now you're raising your kids all well with money. I don't have that. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? I'm seeing 155 right now in my chat room. I'm on fire. Where did that come from? Jealousy. Jellyfish. Peanut butter and jelly. What are they putting in your food? It's not food. It's a fucking ritual. Your enemy is way smarter than you and me, honey. Yep. So don't be getting mad only. Telling your followers, get out there and cut their heads off and hang them. What else did Santos say? Do a civil arrest. Okay. Sometimes when you get angry, you might be putting people in danger. Because the danger is this. You are not a body. You were made from sound and om and a ritual. You were made from words and numbers, honey. And so when you see that thing that's evil and you want to do a civil arrest or beat it up, you forgot something. You are not a civil arrest person. That's words. You're a body of energy. That thing you don't like is also a body of energy like you. Yeah. So you have to respect that. I know it sucks. Thank you for the 100s, but you got to respect that fucking enemy. And you just chill out. You let it exist for a minute. You look at it. So how do you get the Pope? How do you get the government? What is the real action to get rid? Don't go to work. Don't go to work. That's it. You understand me? All of you, one day, don't leave your house. Shh, quiet. Go within to get the demon. And they're going to wonder, well, where are the slaves? Where are the slaves? Why don't they want to fucking watch my movie and get my needles and follow my sign? Where'd they go? They didn't come to my TED Talks and come to my event and all this bullshit. Because you're at home doing this. That's how you get them. That's how you get them. So I guarantee you, you could have a military of people that are woke, that hate the Pope. I guarantee you that motherfucker has way more motherfuckers that don't like you that will annihilate all of you with a ritual because y'all missed one thing before you got mad. You didn't do your rituals. You didn't do your mantras. You didn't do creative things. You didn't see your numerology. You didn't break down numbers for your brother and your sister to get them out of their body. You were talking shit about killing people. Don't get it twisted. Every war you see on TV, every fucking war they gave you, and which your federal tax dollars and mine support, every war they gave you was not the war you thought it was, honey. It was behind closed doors. There was a bunch of people in a suit, in a room, around a table, the round table. Wake up, the King Arthur bitches, talking about what to do. They talked first. They were just talking about you. And they agreed, shook hands, left the building. Oh, Vietnam War. Oh, French and Indian War. Oh, that tribe will kill that tribe. Oh, Arabs against Hindus. Oh, Jews against Arabs. Oh, it's so simple now. Where did it come from? A ritual, a conversation made that happen. And you didn't hear the conversation. It's called a secret society. And they're very good at this because they're in your brain. They are the lower mind. They did this to you. Your fucking Bilderberger, your fucking Rothschild, and your pedophile brain is the reptilian brain. You have it. It's a fact. I'm not supporting this. It makes sense. Now, your cerebellum and your cerebrum, thank you for the hundreds, are ascending and not letting you just be a fucking dickhead where you want to just fuck all day and get high and go to the game and be maybe a rapist. Maybe you're a pedophile and you have an addiction to something. You can't stop. You're sick. Well, who is getting your brain to go down there? Ah, the one that can't walk on 2 feet. And it likes to slither around. likes to give you porn. I watch porn, okay? That's one of my weaknesses, okay? So I'm with you. Yeah. Porn, by the way, is not all doom and gloom. I have alchemized the energy in porn to make it useful for a rape victim. Oh, I got things that blow your mind with nude pictures and numbers and aligning with goddesses and shit that will help you with sexual abuse, with your shame for jerking off, or your shame for your sexual energy. Yeah, I've got evidence that I can alchemize that world to heal you with it. Everything that they're using to poison, you can alchemize it like an ant on junk food or a fly on junk food. You can alchemize it to heal somebody. But here is the thing. You cannot be aggressive. You have to, once again, use your inner mind. You can't get hot and say, hey, get the guns ready. Get the MMA vegans ready. Let's go to the Vatican. Let's just kill them all and break in. They will murder and slaughter you before you even get there. Hare Krishna. You do not know what you're dealing with. And I'm not supporting demons. Don't get me wrong, honey. I want to get rid of it too. Don't go to work. Shut up. Don't fly in a plane. Stop tourism too. Torah, do not fly. Don't spend any money. Stop going on vacation. Shut up. That's supporting the beast. Stay home. God damn it. Appreciate your fucking yard and your kids and your dog, your cat. Stop going to these places where they have all this stuff. Oh, I want to go to France. Don't go to France. France is franz. Franz is red. It means red man. It is the color of Mars. You don't know what you're dealing with. When you go on vacation, you're doing a ritual. You don't know what you're doing. You're flying in a plane, a flat thing, duh, all these brains in your head, all these different fucking brains. Why not have one brain? What up, Corol Bukola? What up, Sunshine? Hear me very carefully. Do not listen to someone that tells you to go out there and kill people. It is not the way to go. You will get killed yourself right away because you are not dealing with a physical thing. They look physical because they can invent shit, right? Tanks, all this stuff they have, science and chemicals. They're alchemists, people. That's it. They're alchemists. Okay? They're sorcerers, not literal physical bodies waiting for you to just call them on the street and beat them up. They'll have someone else in the back to take their place to kill you. Do you understand me? They've been doing this for thousands of years, honey. They have practice. You and I don't have practice in getting organized. And let me tell you something right now. Your flat earthers, your vegan people, your astrologers, your crystal people, wake up, your yogis, your urine therapists, whoever they are, I'm telling you something right now. None of them know how to get organized. All of them still debunk each other. I know that as a truther. You can't go to astrology. You can't go too deep. You can't make more connections. You can't speak about numbers. You can't do magic. You can't show rituals like me. That's why when someone tells you to go out there and kill them, you've been so fucking busy, thinking about dividing and waiting for a better truther. The demon race does not do that. They pretend to look like they hate each other. They're in the same team. It's a game. They pretend for you. What is the theater about? Where you come from, there was no fucking theater. There was no performing, no proving yourself. You came from a liquid body to turn to a solid in 9 months to then have to prove yourself and be in the theater and make money and, oh, now I like you? But no. What I liked about you was that you started off on my daddy's balls as a liquid thing, and now you're a fucking thing with 2 feet. That's some serpent that can't walk on 2 feet, told you to eat an Apple computer, didn't like you, took you from the Garden of Eden where you had everything you needed and brought you here to be confused and to fucking need a government. You are in trouble. You can't kill that. It's immortal like you. Damn it, be careful. Santos Bonacci, be careful. It's my brother who's telling you to go out there and kill people. He's too angry. And I'm angry, but it's different. You got to be careful what you say to your followers. Got to be careful. Now, here's the thing. So I'm watching Santos on Facebook ranting about the Vatican. He's saying a lot of good shit. Calling out Steven Spielberg. Everyone calling them pedophiles, and the Pope, he's going crazy, right? And I'm agreeing with him. But then I'm hearing him say, you better go out there and cut their heads off and kill them. You guys better do something. But he's in Mexico. During the video, he's filming his apartment, his beautiful apartment in Mexico, telling you in the US or wherever you are to go out and do something. Here is the problem I have with that from my brother who I love. If it wasn't for Santos, I wouldn't have found any of you. But I'm a Taurus to his Aries. I'm an expansion, and I want to correct this behavior. Because I fuck up too now. Don't get me wrong. I ain't perfect. Be careful what you say to your followers. If you go to his Facebook, you'll know what I mean. Okay? Now, it's not only aimed at Santos. It's for me too. Anger, right? It's not just about one person. We're all in this together. Listen to me. Now, Santos is telling you to go do something. Kill them. Cut their heads off. Hang them. Holy shit. But he's in Mexico. Now, here's where I would understand this behavior. Santos is in Rome. He's in front of the Vatican. He's there physically. He's filming himself with his body and his army of woke people, and he's going after them. He's not doing that. He's getting mad from his apartment and telling you to go do shit, but he's in Mexico where it's so-called better and safer, and no more chemtrails are there apparently. He's saying, whoa. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? What up, Be Real? All love, though he serves his role. Oh, yeah, I'm not like, listen, Santos, it's complicated. I think you all know what I'm saying. You've seen the side I'm talking about, right? Where it's just like, it's beyond anger. It's like, holy shit, this dude is going to go cut someone's fucking head off, right? Whoa, all right, but wait a minute. Do his followers know how to get organized, goddammit, before he even got mad to say that? Has the teacher taught the followers how to get organized, is what I'm saying, to do what he's saying? No, he has not. Making videos about wonderful connections to wake you up is one thing. Preparing you to go and kill someone that is a demon and immortal is something fucking different. You got to have a whole bunch of different videos to teach about doing rituals, to get them with love. It sounds cheesy, but it's the only fucking way. Because I hate him too. But when I say I hate him, I hate myself. Because it's my twin. It's how it goes. Okay? Yeah. They've been here longer than you too. The ones that don't like you. How they know your DNA and your symbols, and how they know to get an apple to trick metaphor in the garden, right, of Adam and Eve. How they know to use an apple to trick you, to get you over to a place where, oh shit, I got cancer now, and AIDS, and fucking obesity, and racism, and religions and shit, and whoa, Zen Buddhism, and science, and NASA, and special effects, and Disney. That is not reality. There is not one part of nature that will give you theater like that, or a special effect like man does or woman does. It's all organic or organized, in which your followers, if they're not shown how to be organized through magic, like I show you with numbers, you are fucked if you go and try to kill them. Because before you got there, they were doing numerology, they were doing astrology, they were making patterns. They have a mandala, they have the pentagram, they have statues, they have symbols, they have animals, blood, children, you name it. All there organized in a cauldron for you. And what did you do? Just running and angry. Here we are, the woke people. We're going to come get you now. You didn't do any rituals. They're going to fucking annihilate you. Okay? Because even your heroes had a hard time killing the most evil motherfuckers. All of them got their, yep, you get it? They all of them. You name it. Hercules, Zeus, you name it. All of them. Ram, Krishna, they all go through a lot of fucking hardships to kill the most powerful demon. They all die in doing so and come back from the dead. They do this. What up, RC Arizakata? I'm on fire. I'm an hour in and I haven't even shown you what I wanted to really show you. Because I saw Santos going off and telling his followers to kill people, but then he gets mad at his followers for disagreeing with his temper, and he calls them cunts. And I'm like, my brother, you get it. You see what I'm trying to say, man? It's like, fuck. You got to be careful. You know what I mean? If you have a lot of followers like Santos, I have like 3,000 of you. Okay, I'm grateful. That's nothing compared to Santos. You see where I'm going here? You have power. So if you have that power, you have to slow down and remember, most of your videos were about exposing the demon, not learning how to defeat the demon, really. I have tons of, here's the first thing I can tell you to do to defeat the demon. Give me a second. You have to do this. I'm going to give you an example. It looks like this. Collages with numbers, Hindu symbols. I have mantras on there. Everything's there, honey. I have hundreds of these and I email them to myself, honey. That's what I do. I have hundreds of these examples and it's not just my numbers. And I have people who see me do this and they're like, what the fuck is that? Yes, thank you. That's how you get your demon. You're not going to kill him. Sorry. Ooh, I see 185 right now in my chat room. 18 and 5 is my number. I saw 155 and 185. I got pictures of it, and I'm going to dance with you with numbers in a second. Just give me some time. You have to make collages. I'll show you another example of what I'm doing. It's a collage. It's a receipt. 786. Om and Allah. Here's the receipt. Boom. Here's the receipt. With Om on it. You have to do ritual. I've been doing this for years. You have to see. You have to do shit and put it somewhere. Thank you. None of you are doing that. Nothing personal. Not my chat room. The masses. You're not doing rituals. Now, this is also not enough. These are great, but they got you killed. How do I know that? The Tibetan monks got their asses whooped. They did. By their own fucking people. The bell shit, it's all good. I'm not saying don't do the bowl stuff. I'm not saying don't do that. But watch me cook this with no animals. When you have a wine glass, saliva, it goes. That wine glass is a symbol of demons. Alcoholism, but for some fucking reason, you can make God out of that. Om. You know that. My mom used to always I was like, wow, what is she doing? How does she do that? It makes God sound through a toxic thing. Kind of like your ants convert sugar on junk food and put it back in the earth, whereas you get diabetes and depression and medication. You're not from here. Bars! What I'm saying is you aren't doing enough. And it's okay. I spend most of my day getting up, following numbers, making collages, putting mantras in, and aiming it at demons, aiming it at NASA, aiming it at the government. I have thousands of emails to myself saying things like, dedicated to the one creator, the goddess, dedicated to demons, dedicated to lust, dedicated to every animal, dedicated to insects, dedicated to rape victims, dedicated to every time I fucked up. Jay, me, my fuck ups. I have emails. Email yourself a ritual. The email is a ritual. It's not electronic. It's right in front of you. You cannot kill the Pope. You can, listen, the same way you have a soul that they want. Here's the thing. The thing you're looking at that you don't like also has a human body. Let's just play games here. So that means technically it has a soul like you. That soul, like you, can't be harmed. It also has that principle. You must respect your enemy. So then if that's true, how do I get rid of this illusion that's gone the wrong way, that has a soul, and seems to want other people's souls, which they can't have? They're demented. They're lying to you. You can't sell your soul. It's impossible. If that were possible, the sperm would never even exist. It just wouldn't happen. Man can't take your soul. They can't. They only want your energy, honey. Your energy and your fucking time and your eyeball awareness. Your soul, it can't be touched. It can't be sold out. That's impossible. That's giving them way too much. You're giving them the power of the sun and the moon and the stars, and beyond that, they aren't that, but they are very powerful. Oh, motherfucker, you better be careful what you're dealing with. They're like bombs and catapults and torture and, right? Medieval torture and burning you on crosses and shit. Hanging you. What's all that about? Bars! What up, Tia Roberta? So what I'm saying is you guys aren't doing enough. And do not tell your followers to just go and kill people. And get them killed too, and then what? So they get killed, and then where you at? You're somewhere in Mexico chilling while we're out there doing it, right? You see what I'm saying here? So here you are, Matt. Yeah, go kill them, but I'm all the way over here. Yeah, I'm watching you on YouTube. Yeah, keep going, dumbass. But I'm here. I'm safe. So listen, if I see the truther in action doing the thing, then I'll believe that. Okay, all right. So what I'm saying is this. Every one of us, we're all spoiled here. We're in a fucking computer trying to figure it out and inspire other people. Be careful with your words. That's it. That's it. Direct everyone to creating a vibration. What is a mandala? What the fuck is this? Someone made for me right here. What is this? What is that? Why has that been made? Why did they do that in India? Does it work? What does it do? Take a guess. What do you think this does? Just making that and putting it in your house. Writing your name on it. Putting an intent in it. What do you think that does? Your hand did this. It protects you. But not enough of you are doing that to know it works. If you go to India, right now, I guarantee you, there are several gurus. I know one right now who will respond to my emails and loves my numerology. He's a viral guru known as Srijith Namputhiri. He loves my stuff. And my numbers appear with him all the time. Okay? Listen to me carefully. You go to India right now, I guarantee you, they will tell you, oh yes, we've seen things come out of the fire when we have these. Yep, we've seen spirits and we've seen them. Yeah, of course they're going to tell you that. You don't know because you don't go there and ask them. You just watch them sitting there burning fires and yelling Krishna. You don't know what the fuck they've seen. You know what I'm trying to say? If you pull them aside after that ritual and ask them, have you ever seen anything unusual? Yes, we have seen the dragon and the snake and the serpent and the... Of course. Yes. Wake up. How do I know that? Watch this. I'm on fire, yo. Watch this. You don't believe in this shit? Okay, watch this. I guarantee you, you know someone right now that's seen a fucking ghost. Or a UFO. Oh, yeah. Right now. You know someone right now. Oh, yeah, we saw it. Yeah. I know several people who've seen ghosts who don't believe in God or magic, but they've seen a ghost, a physical ghost that chased them. And you're telling me that can't work against that thing you saw that was an energy that was created as a body of energy for you to be affected by a dark entity. And you can't kill it physically, but you saw it. That's your Vatican. Do you understand me? Yeah, that's your shapeshifter. Is that ghost you saw? Got to be careful with your enemy and how you tell to defend yourself from them. You cannot go after a ghost with MMA people, guns, get it, being woke, the Christ within only, right? Video to get astrology. You have to do work. Why? If you do what I'm doing and you email all these, thank you for the 100s. If you email yourself a bunch of images of God and numbers and miracles and do it creatively, it's our Father who art in heaven. You are protecting your field. Your email is a field. The computer is also a ritual of light. How they make this thing I'm speaking in right now. How they make this. It's a miracle. That button goes there. Are you kidding me? What? This computer was made out of a yagna. The fire people in India, it was made from that culture. Do you understand me? Fire, electricity, God's coming out. I don't know, emojis. You guys are giving me hearts. How is that happening? What's powering the hearts to flow like that? Who did that? And they're all cobra heads. They're cobras. Every heart is a cobra. What's going on here? Yeah. You cannot kill your enemy who understands numerology, who understands energy physically. You have to go within and pull the bow back and use the mind and the spirit and rituals and be balanced and protected by rituals. Hence, why do you need a priest and a guru? They're not there for yoga. No, they're not. They're not there for only God shit. They are there to help you with demons because they know they've seen them. Kind of like you saw a fucking ghost. I have tons of friends who've seen. I had one friend in North Carolina. He told me he was visited by a black family that were ghosts, that were ex-slaves, that would talk to him. I'm not kidding. A black family of ghosts would talk to him occasionally. And they'd disappear, he said. Okay. That's a dude I know I rapped with. And I fucking believed him. Okay. He had a recording. We put it in one of my songs. He had a recording. Someone called him on his phone. The answer machine, it went to the machine. The thing that answered sounded like this. I heard him play it. It was like, hi. And I said, what was that? He said, yeah. I could hear that it was not something, it was otherworldly, and he had evidence. Now I fast forward to today. I've had light come out of my body. You've all seen it, light and shit. Put it together. It's not a game. So I know that I have what it takes. Why? I've had the light come out of my body to say, Jay, you're good. But Jay, you don't have enough people. See where I'm going. So I need to find people that have had light come out of their body like me and do rituals. I know you're out there. I know you're out there. You're in my chat room. You all can do it. I got lucky 4 times. I don't know if I can always do it, honeys. 4 is enough. I've got 4 examples of the Holy Ghost, or whatever you want to call what can, let's just say, get rid of your Pope and your Vatican and your Rothschilds and your Freemasons, because they all have a Holy Ghost. Do you understand me? And that Holy Ghost is immortal, but it can be repelled, bug repellent from your field, not from your anger, because they can hear that's a drugs. And you've been dying in every age. You get mad every time you revolt. Notice this. Every revolt, every revolution, we've lost. Think about that. Every revolt, out of revenge, any act like this, we've lost. How do I know that? Look at us today. We have to go to work. It's called New England. I thought New England, wait a minute, I thought the Patriots of Boston were fighting the Queen, but then for some reason we keep New England love, so it's still called England, but we fought the King for taxes love, but it's called New England still. I mean, they're still doing this to you. So the revolution is bullshit. There is no Independence Day. We sold out. We went right back to the fucking serpent again. We got seduced. We bit the apple. We got mad. We got kidnapped. And now we want to kill an immortal, intelligent, lower brain that was there before you. You got to be smart to fucking kill this demon. Do you understand me? It's the fight of your life, man. Afterlife. Because you're dealing with things that are already dead. Hence, Vatican is a city of death. And they are already protected by fucking dead bodies that they reincarnate through a ritual. And you will not like what they do to do that. We know what they do. We won't get into that. It is disgusting. But it works. And all you want to do is have a selfie with the fucking Pope. I have personally said, I'd love to get organized to go to Rome, go to the Vatican, not violent. I've said this in many YouTube lives. I've said, hey, anyone talented who follows me, raise some money, go down to Rome, and we go in the circle, and we're all balanced from earthing, and we bring our little symbols and shit, and we perform, and we do something as a body. They're using the body of dead bodies to mind control you. They're not only physically fucking with you. Did you hear what I said to you? They're using dead bodies, a graveyard. listen to me, to give you this, to give you this, to give you that. Do you understand me? It's deeper than Illuminati dum-dums, not my chat room. You have to be careful what you're fucking with. It will come back here and kill you again. Look at you in this age. You should be a rock star today. You should be easy, like you know everything, and I'm cool. I know what a Freemason is. I know what demons. No, you don't. Today you like, oh, conspiracy, and what can I do? And a ritual. All right. So today I had a very powerful ritual I'm going to show you. It relates to the crater constellation, and it's also going to be flat Earth. So now I'm changing my style here. So give me a second. I have to take some photos of numbers, and I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to get out of this hell. And you're all being cursed. And here's one more thing you need to understand about demons. Every demon in the Hindu stories was a guru or some kind of an angel that was cursed by another guru or a sage. And Krishna doesn't kill the demon. You get it. He's alchemizing. He's taking out the darkness to bring back their light body. That's what Krishna, he's not just killing shit. Although in the Mahabharata, it can get a bit complicated there, which then shows you the irony of your gods. But the point is this. You hear my point. Do you understand me? Every demon, in my opinion now, was a sage that was cursed by another sage. And why are they cursing so much in Hinduism? All the fucking stories. All of them are angry and cursing you. How dare you? I mean, even Shiva gets cursed by a sage. Did you know this? Shiva gets cursed for smoking marijuana with Bull Nandi in the forest, celebrating the marriage to Parvati. A guru says, what are you doing? Smoking weed? This is a sin. You're getting high. I curse you. And Shiva said, oh, really? I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that? Same thing with Krishna, the Mahabharata. All this death. And this woman is crying and saying, Krishna, my son, all this death. Why, Krishna? I curse you, Krishna. I curse you. And you know what he says? I'll take that. He says, you are absolutely right. I'll take that. And you know what happens? Krishna gets turned into a deer, and a hunter kills Krishna like that. From a curse from a mother who was grieving from death. It's complicated, your fucking stories of God. You got to be careful when you get mad and go to your followers and tell them to go kill people. They have to be organized and know the rituals. You were made by a ritual, not by some idiot that doesn't like you. That should be on a shirt. Did you hear what I just said to you? Look at your body. Look at you. I don't care if you think you're ugly. Shut up. I don't care if you're untalented. You can't. Shut up. Don't damn yourself. Look at yourself and tell me, what do you really see when you look at yourself? Take your time and process that. What do you really see? Is that a name you see? Are those really eyebrows? Are those eyeballs you see there? Or is that an energy or process, an invention from something otherworldly that made you to have all this stuff to be conveniently controlled by another thing that is not human? Bars. This would be the realest shit I ever wrote in my life. All right, I'm taking photos of numbers. All right. So, here we go. This is going to blow your damn minds. This is going to blow your minds. All right. So now I'm going to get to the other part of my video. Thank you for the hearts. So now I'm going to give you an example of what I did today. And I am not perfect. Okay? if you were to interview me as a guru and I told you some things that I do, you'd be like, oh, that's a sin. Oh, no. Yeah, okay, we're good. All right, so I'm not perfect, but I am, and so are you. Now, it's awareness, honey. Today I made a collage. And it has to deal with the crater constellation, which I was talking about in my last video. This happened today. So the prime number of my birth name is 537 from 185 in numerology, the Pythagoras system. So I saw a version of 357 in a very interesting way. So here's where it appeared first. For a Hindu goddess, you see the date? That's today. Notice the image is of a Hindu goddess. It means this image has energy. I'm figuring it out. It's 357. Now, wait a minute. Let's go to the crater constellation and you find that number again. So ding, ding, ding. And there's my mantra. I put that with NASA. It's the Shukra mantra for the guru of demons. This will do something. You have to do it like this. There's the number again. And there's your bullshit demon NASA. Ah, you see what I'm doing quietly? I am killing the beast. But I need more of you. But too many of you are too busy with, right? I get it. Now, wake up. So hold on, review. I saw it in two fashions for the same image. Notice the numbers here. You see the number 114534, PNG. Now, I also saw it like this. I saw it as this number. Ding, ding, ding. 05. Are you kidding me? 10051313, and there it is again. Manifested again today. People, this is today. Wake your asses up today. What are the odds? Also, I found this. And look, I have the mantras there. I have the mantra. It's a ritual. Energy is in this. All of my collages are weapons. Do you understand me? These things will defeat nuclear weapons. Oh yeah, because what made the nuclear? Whatever made your sperm, the nucleus. And who knows that? Your fucking evil twin that knows you're going to get angry and want to kill it. And it's going to just kill you anyways and do it in the next age until you're exhausted and you don't even exist anymore. You are dealing with that. It's not a game. All right. Now, I Googled, I wonder if there are any bones that have this size too. Are there any bones that have been? Yes. A femur. Ding, 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 ding. All of that is in the same collage. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Shiva, Boom, Om, Jai Chi. And here's the bone. I have the bone in the collage, honey. It might be a fake bone. I don't give a shit. It's a ritual. It's the only way you will defeat what you are dealing with today. They are doing their version of a ritual. Hence, why are they doing this, in that, in this, having stars in their flags? God damn it, wake up, pentagrams. If they didn't have any of those symbols, you and I would not be mind controlled. Done. If they didn't have any of that, you wouldn't have even grabbed the fucking rifle to kill your brother in the Civil War, right? In the Vietnam War, in the Iraq War. You wouldn't have even grabbed the gun if they didn't do all this to you. And yep, you wouldn't have even thought about it. Bars! Now, let's go back to the crater constellation. I missed something that was important. And I mentioned it in the video, but I missed something. So review. The crater constellation has my number 357, the size, and I found it here. So I am astral projecting. This is called astral projecting through art. So now let's go to a crater. Thank you for the hearts, Anthony Green. Let's go to the crater constellation and see what I missed that pertains to the Earth and Jesus and Templar Knights and Freemasons. When you look up the Holy Grail in etymology, it will blow your mind. So you'll find the word crater. And you see Holy Grail. And you see a crater. And you see Holy Grail. And you see a crater. Well, what I missed was this. I missed this. What does a Holy Grail mean? A flat dish or shallow vessel. Flat Earth is your crater. I was right. I missed this. A flat dish right there in your face. Crater. Flat. Another flat Earth example or clue. Now, where did I find that? Go back to where you found that, Jay. I was researching Lonar Lake in India that has a demonic crater. Let's go to the Lonar or Lunar Lake. What will you find? A crater. It was a lake made, it's the first Salt Lake River made from a fucking meteorite, apparently, on Earth. Look it up right now, Lonar Lake. It's a miracle I found this place. How did that happen? Go to the Grand Canyon, go to any other crater, it's fucking dry. There's nothing in it. This one has water in it. You're dealing with that kind of a demon. That, whatever made that, made you and the demon. And it was made from sound. Om, and it fell and it hit the earth. It makes sense because earth had to go through hell too. Earth also got abused like you, dum-dums. She's not only just some badass, she got fucked up too. Of course she did. Where did domestic violence come from in boxing and punching someone and bruising them? That's an earth body. So she also had to go through that. She still goes through that. Not from the government, dumbasses. Nature will battle herself. It makes sense, honey. What's poison ivy, dude? That's not Rothschilds. That's not Anthony Fauci. That's not Freemasons. That's nature. A cactus. If you're not looking, you turn your face, it's a cactus that will fucking impale you. You know this. You're going for a hike. You're feeling good. You're going really high in the mountains. And all of a sudden, whoop, you slipped and you fell, you'll die. Okay? It happens. All right? You're driving on a cliff. You're going to see some friends. Yay, whoop. Got a little bit nervous. Off the cliff. God won't save you. Right? Wow. Wake the fuck up. Be careful where you direct your followers when you get angry. You must teach them energy first before you tell them to kill or do any fucking thing. I respect my enemy. I don't support the enemy, but I will respect my enemy. Because my enemy is the enema. Woo! That's how you fight them. An enema. Stupid. Here it is. Lonar Crater. Here's your flat Earth. Here it is. That was made by a meteorite. Notice it is green, the water. Interesting. Interesting. It's in India. It's in India. And Lonar is the name of a demon. How did they know that? Wow. So you saw that shit. Okay, is it fake? Let's go there and find out. Now, watch this. The stone Moldavite. How was Moldavite found? Moldavite came crashing down to Earth about 15 million years ago. That's probably bullshit. When a meteorite struck an area north of the river Danube in western Bavaria. Ding, 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 Adam Weishaupt. The Illuminati, where is he from? And what was Adam Weishaupt? A fucking canon law lawyer who was not a dum-dum. and a Jesuit, like your Pope Francis, but they're not human, honey. They know your shit. Yeah, they got your kryptonite, honey. Yeah. And they're using a supernatural energy to have you thinking, oh, there it is, kill it. Cut it. Yeah, now we're free. Be careful. Be careful. Lord have mercy. Here it is. Let's see if you can read this. Here's your Moldavite crystal. It's telling you right there. So what's going on? What the fuck is this? What the hell? What the hell? A lot of great composers came from Bavaria who made classical music. Did they know some shit? Moldavite is green. You want to see it? I don't know, green like that Lohar, that Lonar Lake was green water. Here's your Moldavite. This is a coincidence, like kryptonite. It's green, god damn it. Interesting. Didn't that kill Superman, who was in red and blue? The green chlorophyll? Huh. Venus rules the emerald stone in astrology. Green. The Hulk is green. The Green Lantern. The Green Hornet. I'm crazy. The green light in your traffic light is not human. It's a ritual. You've been doing it all your life. And now you want to go kill that and get organized and get guns? You will lose. Motherfuckers, you will. Not my chat room. Be careful when you tell your follower to go do something. Be careful. You must teach them how to see the patterns and rituals. Then you motivate them to go out there. Otherwise, they're going to get slaughtered. And there you are in Mexico with a pina colada, smoking a cigar while they're doing the work. And you're sitting there yelling at people and calling them cunts. And yes, that was for my brother Santos Bonacci, who I do love. But he's very angry and he's telling people to go kill shit and do shit. And I'm like, dude, I've been in the game not as long as Santos, but I see shit beyond, dude. And that's going to get everyone killed. Okay? Just crash and fucking burn? That's the answer? To be free? Now let's go to Lonar Lake and see what made that happen, a meteorite. All right? You will need no other video after any one of my videos, honeys. You won't. I'm not making videos, I'm making rituals. I am making weapons for you. My videos are weapons, yo. And if you hear me correctly, you will understand what I'm doing. If you don't, you're going to die. We're all going to die. You know what I'm saying? You're going to lose the battle, meaning you're going to go in there, all this dumb shit in your brain with aggression, and just you're going to get floored like an MMA, like a master. Darth Vader was a Jedi, was a fucking Veda. Darth Vader was once a good person. Remember in the story? It's Luke Skywalker's fucking father. But then he decided to get asthma and go evil and wear black, right? Like Saturn. And Luke is the sun. But who cares? Leukemia is Luke Skywalker. Now, compassion. Darth Vader was once a good person. Remember when he kills him and you see him, oh, my son, I love you. Are you kidding me? That's how you get them. With the fucking ray of love. It's a metaphor, dude. I'm not supporting George freaking pedophile Lucas. But there's some truth in those movies. Those fucking sellout. Yes, blood drinking, horrible. Yes, what they do to be famous. Yes, they're telling you something. They're telling you you have to go deep. The thing you want to kill is your family. Like it or not, I don't want to hear no shit. Yes, you are related to the Rothschilds. Sorry. Or whoever this family is. All of the black nobility, the black pope, gray pope, all of the popes, all the kings, all the queens, you're related to all of them because they all are creations from what? Shakti. Dual J, who's Shakti? It's called Mother Nature and Mother Earth. She made Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma, Virgin Mary, Mary Magdalene. Without the vagina, you have no Abraham. You have no Jesus Christ. You know that. Shakti, the woman, thank you, is the reason why all this is happening. Do you understand me? You have to know your women better. And I don't mean sexually. because you're not doing it right. Even if you're good in bed, you're not good in bed. Because I've been good in bed and it wasn't good enough. You want to know what happened? I wanted to fuck more. They wanted to fuck more. Other people. Now we're cheating. We want bigger dicks and wetter. Part of my language. You see what I'm saying here? Freakier sex. It will make you addicted. I'm not saying don't have sex. I am very sexual. But I do it within fucking reason. Okay, I don't do it to hurt nobody. I do it here. Alone. You ain't got to know. But I do it to relate to you. All right? You have to know your enemy. Now, here it is. The Lonar Lake was created by a meteorite in India. There it is. And how did Superman land on Earth? He was a meteorite, was he not? Was Superman not? Didn't he fall from heaven and he landed with a bunch of fucking farmers in their barn? Wow, what up, Eric the Drink? And God bless anyone in my chat room. I can't read all of it right now. Do you understand me? Now let's go back to what a crater is and flat Earth. I'm going to get done in 2 hours because y'all don't have time for this. Let's go back to my theory, my thesis, and defend it. Holy Grail. There it is. You have the crater, meteorites, and you have the Holy Grail, a flat dish. Flat, plane. Earth is a plane-et. Now I'm going to show you the crater constellation to seal it all together to show you it's mirroring the flat dish of the Earth. If it was a ball, it should be looking like a ball, spinning around. There's not one constellation that is a 3D fucking ball spinning around, shining on the Earth. They're all in squares, in triangles, and awkward. Ursa Major is a fucking scoliosis spine. I'm a genius. You look at her, she's 7 crooked, the fucking question mark in the sky, dum-dums. Orion is no joke. I've seen Orion all the time. It's a square stomach doing this. Taurus, none of them are balls. They're all geometry. Something does not want you to be conscious. And it's the first brain doing it to you. The reptilian brain. Let's go to what the crater constellation looks like. You will need no other flat Earth video. I get it done quickly. Y'all think too much. You flat earthers and shit. No astrology and shit. And just, you know, some of you still eating meat. Like, shh. You're a flat earther. Don't like astrology. You still eat meat. You're supporting NASA. Okay? I'm sorry. So it's easy. Okay? It's all demon work. Eating animals. I watched The Truther. God bless this one. And I like some of his work. His name is Mag Bitter Truth. Okay? A viral truther. Is known to do, it's a man, it's a woman. But there's some good stuff he has. I have issues with some of his stuff. First of all, a lot of homophobia. The word faggot, faggot, faggot. I have gays in my family. I'm a dancer. You see where I'm going here. I don't like using this word. Okay? Santos also says faggot a lot. Okay? He has gay followers. We have to be careful. Now, listen to me. This truther did a video. This is why your truth movement is fucked up. There's a really good video where he's showing you what happens to animals and why you shouldn't be eating this food. He's showing you they're factory made. There are too many pigs and chickens. They're being cloned. It's a good point. And he shows you the factory, how they're being sliced and their necks being slit. So he's telling you, right, how this is cruel. They put chickens in gas chambers. They artificially inseminate pigs in Iowa. They shove a tube in their ass. He's showing this video, okay? And I'm like, yeah, man. Okay, he's talking. And then he goes, yeah, they're putting they electrocute and gas chamber your chickens. He's saying this. He goes, hey, man, that's too cruel. He says, I eat chicken, man. You got to kill the chicken yourself. And I'm like, fuck. I'm seeing 186. It's a good number. 186 right there. That number is a number for the death-defeating mantra of Shiva. Now, this truther, who is viral, who I respect some of their work, they're a flat earther, big-time flat earther, is telling us this is cruel. You shouldn't eat this kind of meat. But I eat chicken, and if I kill my own chicken, it's okay. So now they're telling you that the murder of an animal is okay. So basically, the truther is debunking the truther by trying to tell you what to eat, what kind of animal to eat, and how it should be taken care of, when killing it is the fucking problem. Get your hands off the chicken. It is not your place to decide, well, if I kill it, it's healthier than if the government and the farmers do it because I killed it. You still killed something that was someone else's child. It's like me, and this truther has a daughter. Mag Bitter Truth. Check out the work. Has a daughter. I know this. Now, would you like if someone came and decided, well, I have organic hands and I'm very hungry. I'm going to take your daughter and I'm going to kill her. I'm not saying to do this. I'm going to kill her. This is a metaphor. I'm going to kill her, right? And I'm going to do it with love. And I'm going to make it organic. And I'm going to make sure that my hands did it. And I'm like, you would say no. Or if I said, hey, you got two options for your daughter. Your beautiful young girl there. I can put her in a factory, okay, and have her GMO'd, or I can kill her with my own hands and do it with honor. Or healthier before I eat her. You would say, who the fuck are you? I'm going to put a bullet in your brain. So this truther is telling you that this is wrong. All this stuff is, but then he's telling you to kill chickens. I don't fucking play here, man. Oh, Sean is here. Shaun of the Dead. Welcome back, Sean. How's the Viagra? I might need some too, Sean. We have a troll in here. The troll has already said I need mental health. Sean, when you tell someone they need mental health, it also means you need it too, because Sean, you and I are related. How do I know that? We both have eyeballs and a heart. So I guess Sean is telling me that he also has mental health issues because I'm a reflection of Sean. See, Sean comes here and gets his bum spanked deeper than Freud or Nietzsche. I speak a different language, Sean. And Sean, I'm not from here. So Sean, be careful. I'm actually on your team, Sean, because I believe Sean is trying to fight the system. But when Sean comes in here, he gets confused because I believe in a different shape of the earth. And Sean's a ball earther who's on Viagra. It's okay. Has heart medication. It's okay, Sean. I'm sure Sean has been vaccinated. Sean, it's okay. So Sean is going to say some negative things, but we welcome Sean. Remember I told you, you cannot kill your enemy with aggression, right? And I've been a bit nasty and cursed at Sean, but this video is about love. So let Sean say some stuff. I'm sure Sean's going to insult me some more. And hey, Sean, do you have a degree in psychology before you tell me that I have mental health issues, Sean? Sean, do you know Nietzsche's work and Sigmund Freud? Are you a therapist, Sean? Because if you are, Sean, maybe I'll give you a call. Hey, Sean, my phone number is 319-512-0389. Hey, Sean, I am suicidal. Would you call me and help me to not want to kill myself, Sean? You see what I'm doing for Sean? Sean's getting uncomfortable now. Sean, would you help me through my mental health? Or are you just going to call me names and maybe I'm going to kill myself, Sean? And it might be also your fault, Sean. I'm a genius. Anyone will get their foot in their ass here, man. You got to be careful with me. And Sean, I'm waiting for you to call me, Sean. I gave you my phone number. We can talk right now on the phone and have a real conversation about Earth or mental health, Sean. Because, Sean, it's not a game to call someone crazy, Sean. Sean, I have people in my family who are suicidal and on medication. Now, Sean has been sexually abused. We know this. I can already tell. Or he's been beaten by his mom or his dad. I can tell Sean's behavior. He's bitter like I've had that too. So you can tell by Sean's writing pattern, he's been traumatized and hasn't dealt with it yet. Now I'm still trying to deal with my abuse, Sean. Sean, where are your comments? I'm waiting, Sean. Are you still there, Sean? I'm lonely without you. All right, now we're going to show you the crater constellation. How crater means a flat dish, holy grail. I'm going to show it to you, but I'm going to smoke a little bit more. I'm going to let Sean defend himself a bit more. I'm going to let Sean speak. We have one troll in here. We should honor the troll. Love your enemies. In Sean's lovely face. You know when a sage will blow smoke in your face? It's a good thing. I just healed Sean. I'm going to do a ritual for Sean's soul, for his. I want Sean to be better. So I'm going to do a mantra for Sean and not get mad at Sean. Here we go, Sean. This person who has mental health issues is going to love you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shiva Boom Om, JHE, and Sean Hawkins and everyone in my chat room. That's how you love your enemies. That's how you defeat demons. And I can be a dick. We're all dicks. Okay? So, I'm not done. Hold on. Hey, Sean, how is your body doing? Hey, Sean, are you healthy? Do you have any heart issues? You ever had cancer, Sean? Hey, Sean, you ever been poisoned by the government, Sean? Chemtrails, Sean? Never mind Ball Earth, Sean, or whatever you believe. Hey, how's your health, Sean? Hey, Sean, did you ever get CV, the COVID? Did you get that maybe? I'm curious. Sean doesn't write anything about himself, but he knows that I have mental health issues. Sean, sadly, is the majority who I'm telling you how to defeat them with love. And so I'm so glad Sean came today. Sean, once again, is a troll. That's okay. What's that story of the goats and that troll under the bridge waiting for them? And the goat outsmarts the troll. Doesn't get mad at the troll. Doesn't want to kill it or beat it up. Okay, and I've gotten aggressive with Sean. So Sean, I'm sorry. We'll rethink this. The goats just outsmart, because they're the smart animal, the troll. They outthink it. It's a great fairy tale. Okay, that's it. That's it. So we're done. Okay, we don't have to get into all this other stuff. Let's go to the crater constellation to see this flat dish in the sky. Here it is. It has a cube. That is not a ball. If we're spinning on a ball, constellations should be spinning and looking like balls, and we should not even capture a photo or even have a diagram of a constellation. There is your crater, and in etymology, it means a flat dish. There is your dish, boo-boo, your plate. Your tectonic plate cannot exist on a spinning ball, I don't believe. You wouldn't be able to blow shit up. It'd be spinning around and it would fly somewhere else. Oh, gravity, right? Shut up. I'm spanking you with love. Now, Sean, let's go to the 5 platonic solids again. A good teacher has to repeat. Because Sean, when Sean first came in my chat room to debunk me, which is great, you can do that. Sean said, oh, I've never heard of Earth as the cube. I said, you fucked up there. So just take the loss. You fucked up there. You acknowledge you didn't know, and you're calling me a shill and crazy, but you did not know something that I knew that you didn't know. Ah, that would be rude, Sean. I'm noticing Sean's not writing any more comments. Sean, please write something. I'm lonely without you. Now, we got boss. So Sean wrote one comment that I have mental health issues. Great. Sean, I am crazy. I mean, it's like, I can even accept that. I'll take that curse. What you going to do with that? Are you going to heal someone who's been raped? Are you going to motivate someone who's suicidal? I do this, Sean, whoever's a troll in here, or YouTube people, Illuminati people, demons. I do this real work. I'm healing people all the time. I am not a motherfucking truther online. I am not only sitting here on a computer. I am out there talking to real people. What is Sean doing but videos? Okay. Be careful, Sean. I'm an earth sign, honey. I'm a Taurus. Here is your dish. Earth as the cube. Fact, square. Crater has a cube. Pegasus is the grand square of astrology. Where are you going to go now? Crater, flat dish. It's mirroring the Earth. Would it not be? Would it be as above, so below, and below, so above, they say? So where's the ball up there? Copernicus, Aristotle, Neil deGrasse Tyson's breakfast, these people, science, NASA, where's the balls up there? I'm seeing geometry and triangles and squares. Okay, let's go here. Here's your tetrahedron. Okay, is that also in the sky? I'm wondering if the sky is the answer, because if you say the sky is not real, then you're really fucking lost. Here it is. Triangle constellation, honey. Not a ball. It's mirroring the Earth. Dum-dum. There it is. It's geometry. That is not a spinning ball. What is that? Once again, it's a pizza. It's a slice of pizza. It's a triangle, honey. It's a triad. It's the Yakuza. It's the Chinese mafia whooping your ass. They know their shit and you don't. Oh, yeah. And they will slice you real good using a ritual, not the knife. All of them have tattoos. Why? Energy, symbolism, and they're vibing with a demon that will help them kill you. Where's your angel to that? I'm teaching you how to do this. You must know your geometry, your numerology, be aware of patterns, and make a collage and email it to yourself with a mantra. Yes, from any god in India. Trust me, it works. I've seen it work. I do it every day, and then it happens in real life. I've already shown you today. Hey, Sean, no more comments? Is he gone? All right. Now we go back to the crater because Sean came late and got mad at me and called me names. Anyone who calls you a name right away is a shill. We know this, right? So just come on, guys. Crater. In numerology relates to a flat dish. Flat, honey. There it is. Where are you going to go? And it's the Holy Grail of your fucking Templar Knights. So was the Holy Grail all about flat earth and hiding it from you and lying and giving you a Jesus Christ on a Santa ball, as Santo says? Yes, that's a ritual. I have decoded the ritual like no other truther will do because I am not on my YouTube all day. I am not on my computer all day, honey. And if I am on my computer, I'm doing rituals and making magic in this fucking thing to heal the world with it. And I email it to me. I can email it to you. Once again, my email is rawzen617@gmail.com. If you want to get organized and take this seriously and get rid of the Vatican through rituals, you will holla at me. If you don't do that, good luck. Facebook, JHERUSSELL. Simple, request me. Phone number 319-512-0389. I don't want to just talk to you. I want you to talk to me about rituals and getting things done. Because I'm tired and so are you. I have chronic pain. That's how you get it done. But that will not happen. You want to know why? It requires work. And many of you like watching videos. Not my chat room, but some of you. Right now, your Vatican is doing a ritual with numbers and symbols and astrology. Right now, they're doing that quietly. And then magically, after it's done, you see those symbols in real life. You see people talking with numbers 6 and 3. 7 people got murdered. 6 got shot. 13 crashed into a building. All of a sudden, you get climate control and change. Interesting. You get sick. Interesting. But you got an immune system, not a sick system. Your body does not have a parasite system, an immune system, meaning it wants to fight. Do you understand me? So who is influencing you to get sick and die before you're supposed to? The reptilian brain is the oldest brain. Let's go back. You want to see that to believe it? Just punch in reptilian brain. Let's see what happens. I'm looking for a certain word. Well, the reptilian brain has 3 within it. It's a triune. So you've got 3 brains in that one brain. So you have more than 3. Review. It's a triune brain, the reptilian brain. That is the triangle constellation, has 3 points. Triune. Wake up, dum-dums. Now, that would be your reptilian brain. Review. It's down here. There's 3 in that one. God damn it. How many are in your cerebrum? And the cerebellum? 3, 3, and 3? 33 degrees? I'm stupid. Your Christ dies at 33? 33rd parallel north in the earth? Parallel north? The plane of the earth? Look it up. Freemasonry, 33? Interesting. Everyone dies in 3s, they say? Death comes in 3s, company? 3 stooges, 3 musketeers. They're not human. Ooh, I hear sirens. You hear that? You hear that? It's a ritual. Woo! Ulysses, sirens, goddess of death. Why are they using that sound to go save somebody? Interesting. And then lure you into death when they find you. I'm looking for something. There it is. Oldest. Keyword here is oldest part of your brain. Old brain. And there it is. It's the oldest. That means it was a process to build you. Okay? It was a process. So how old is your cerebellum? Or how new is it? How new is your cerebrum? Wake up. Old means first. Process. It took time to make you. And now here you are on Earth in 20223, apparently. And what is it going on now? Gender issues, race issues, money issues, health issues, truth issues, blah, 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 blah. I'm an agent issues, sellouts. Are you kidding me? So I'm going to read some of your comments because I'm pretty much done. What is Bass Haxor? How long have you been with no meat? Oh, good question. I have been with no meat now since wow, it's a good question. I got to think about it because it was kind of a process, right? Since 2015. So I'm still new, 8 years. I was doing dairy in the beginning a little bit still, but no meat, officially 8 years. But there was a bit of dairy being in there. No dairy, no nothing now. I do like oat milk. Thank you for your heart. I do oat milk and all that shit, which can be called dairy. It's been about, I would say, 5 years. No meat, no dairy. So I'm still new to this, right? But you look at me in my body, you can see the truth. You can see that the results are there. I'm doing the fucking work. Now I'm going to show you my routine and what I do. Okay, you have to be physically fit because your body's a temple in order to slay a demon. And I've already shown this video. I mean, me doing shit like this. Tell them, Jay.
Wow. All I've had today was a Cinnabon, a vegan Cinnaroll, and I don't eat meat. Hare Krishna, Shiva, Boom, Om, Jai. No meat eating here.
Yeah, I'm skinny, you know, bony face and all that shit. Sure. But my energy, my brain, the things I'm showing you. So you have to rethink the way you behave towards the things that you don't like, because they were all made like you. All right. And thank you for whoever came today. Oh, hold on. Let me read your comments. Pardon me, y'all. I should honor your comments, some of them. Jay, what's your response to people who say they've given up meat, then went back after suffering health issues? Ah, that's a good, yes, very good. I've had that happen to me too. Well, first of all, very good question. You want to have compassion and listen to them. Because that happened to me. I had someone tell me that, and they made some good points, and I had to hear them. And it was at work, so it's complicated, right? I have to be careful with my brain. I listened to them. I let them have that. When you get that, in some instances, just let it go. Because here's the problem with that. If you tell them anything else, right, about your experience with not eating that meat and not getting sick like that, they're still going to hold on to their trauma of what happened to them. It's their experience, right, battling your experience. So you're going to lose. They didn't do it right, obviously, but you can't tell them that. They'll feel bad and they'll get mad at you. You see what I'm trying to say? So it's kind of, I'm not saying don't try to defend it still. It's just kind of a losing battle, right? Because it's about experience. And do you have the time and the energy to really tell them what you did? Not really, because they don't have time either. They don't really care. They won't. Trust me. They won't care. So now to speak about that, like, okay, if someone has stopped eating meat and got unhealthy, got nervous, and you went back to eating meat, here's what I did. This is what I did. It's a process. It's like quitting smoking. I still smoke tobacco myself. It's a process. But I have quit. It's a process. You can't just go cold turkey. Really. It's hard. So slowly, you stop eating meat. Smaller amounts. When you eat meat, you eat a lot of it, right? Of course you do. Protein. So to wean off of that, eat small doses, right? Then you stop. Simple, like quitting smoking, God damn it. You understand me? Then slowly go into dairy. Maybe you do cheese, milk, not flesh. It's not good still. I know that, but listen to me. That's what I was doing. So what I did, I had a hard time with chicken and steak. And I was watching Santos. I was getting this shit, but then he said, stop eating animals. So like, whoa, so I figured it out. So I watched them being slaughtered, and I said, I'm stopping this. Here's what I did. I was doing power salads. In my power salads, I would still use Greek yogurt, dairy, animal. Yes, it's a process. That's why I told you. I was doing dairy, but not flesh. Okay? It's simple, right? Put that on a salad. So you're getting that taste of that stuff still, but you're weaning away. You got nature, a salad. I was doing power salads. Avocado, tomato, lettuce, kale, Greek yogurt. It's high in protein, so-called, right? I put strawberries and shit, blueberries. It's a huge salad. I would eat that. I got skinny. I wasn't sick, though. I wasn't weak. Because I was slowly still using dairy. Now, listen. After you do that, you've gone several years, right? No more flesh, weaning yourself off, smaller portions, doing the dairy to then let it go. That's how I did it. I didn't get sick. Sure, I was bonier. People saw me and were concerned, but I had more energy than them. Trust me, I got my Masters of Fine Arts, eating mostly power salads and shit. Doing handstands like that, no problem. Taking ballet classes, no problem. I wasn't sick at all. They were doing it wrong. Those who did the diet were doing it wrong. You went too fast. Probably decided to just go cold turkey and just do all this raw shit and do it. You have to slow down. Your body is a machine. It likes to get tricked. It's like having an injury. I have scar tissue. I have chronic pain. It's called connective tissue issues. What does this mean for me? When I was young, sprained my ankles all the time. I didn't break down the scar tissue. Bumped my head, got bruises, got beaten by my mother, fell off my bike. I banged my head. I banged my elbow. I banged my knee several times. What do you think happens? Your body records that. The scar tissue slowly forms. You understand me? Like your diet. Now, you tore your ACL. You've torn your shoulders now. Holy shit. More injuries, God damn it, like me. Scar tissue. Now a doctor is coming to fuck with you more and sew you up, and now you're a mess. You understand me? Do you think that it would take one day to fix all of that damage that I did to my body at the age of 8 years old? All the way up till now from ballet and dumb shit. Now you understand me. They did it wrong. They went too fast. You got to slow down, honey. And it's going to be hard. I'm on the floor all day trying to break down crunching sounds, things that would make you fucking throw up. You want to hear some shit? I'll show you what demons sound like. You want to hear my fucking knee? What my knee sounds like. ACL surgery. Let's see if it makes a noise. I've been working on my knee not cracking. There, you can hear it crack. They're both cracking. You hear that little? Okay, it's much better, but you heard that sound. You heard the, I got work to do. That is a good, usually, you know what it sounds like? From surgery. And having a doctor go up in there and not telling me about the fucking scar tissue. So your eating skills have to be the same way. You must slowly go back to not eating. You were all drinking from your mama's nipple anyways. You were not eating flesh. You were doing dairy. The dairy godmother, for fuck's sakes, people. How does it go from breast milk to the fucking head of a goat? What the fuck? That sounds demonic to me. It's all there. Do you understand me? You're being influenced to be the lower mind of three-headed King Ghidra. Godzilla, the three fucking headed lizard thing. What do you think Godzilla really is? That's what you're dealing with. It's not a literal thing. It's an energy that is conquering your world. That reptilian thing is in your brain. You are Godzilla. Someone wants you to be out of control. Remote control. They push your buttons. It's related to you. You can't kill it by going to the Vatican and cutting off its head. It's ready for that. It's already accepted death. They are the cult of death. They want you to come and kill them because they've already given their bodies away. Do you understand me? It makes no sense to go and tell a bunch of followers to go and get revenge and kill something that has already accepted death and wants you to die. Fuck. This is not a normal enemy. That's a paranormal enemy that took time to make you. This is a great video. No one else will speak like this. You want to know why? Because they fucking eat chicken still. And think it's okay to kill a chicken with their hands, but the government can't do it to give it chemicals. It's the same principle, dumbass. You killed something you shouldn't have killed. It was someone else's child. And if it was your fucking child that I broke the neck of with my hands like a chicken, you would want to kill me. That's your truth movement today. Unbelievable. Good questions in here today. Yes, Sean is the Joker. What does Bas Haxor say? I left many comments as others, no response, but Sean leaves one and gets the floor. I guess we need to trigger you for any expectations of a response. I'm here. Who knows if Sean's still here? It's a good point. I thought Be Real had a good question about meat. Your brain needs and thrives on cholesterol produced by body, but predominantly in meat. No. Oh, are you a meat eater, base Haxor? Okay, hold on. I see. Listen. First of all, let me answer that one thing that Haxor just said, because they sound a bit bitter and upset with me, and this is why I don't fucking play on this shit. First of all, none of us are gonna hang out and meet each other. We're not homies, and you and I are not gonna go out to the Vatican and actually do any work. We know that. Let's just keep it 100. We're on a fucking computer right now. Let's just relax and be grateful that we're fucking alive. I didn't read your comment, but I read someone else's comment and you're upset. Suck it. Sorry, anyone can get it here. That's immature and ridiculous. Why am I picking out Sean out of all of you other ones? Listen to me very carefully. What was my freaking video about in the beginning? Demons, negative energy, and how you deal with it. The comments mostly are positive comments, which are wonderful. And I'm grateful to all of you. But I had to make an example of Sean because Sean is the reason why all of us are on fucking YouTube right now. Do you understand me? Sean is the reason why we have a truth community. You're already woke. You already get it. But Bass, do you eat meat? Oh, you do eat meat. There's the problem. All right. Now we can see what's going on here. Do you notice the comment in which the individual acknowledged me saying I didn't read his comment and that maybe you have to be a troll to get a comment? Eats meat. I'm telling you, when you eat meat, it's going to be very hard to, first of all, debate with me, understand me. I'm not damning you. You can come in here. But now that I know that, it's going to be a problem because you're not going to hear where I'm coming from. You can do what you want, but that's going to be complicated, Bass Haxor. I see you already writing about stuff in protein and honey. Base, can you walk on your hands up a staircase and do a handstand, sweetheart? Base, I don't eat anything of what you're talking about, and I have as much strength as the people you're speaking about who have all that stuff you just said. You can do that? All right, Base, I got a plan for you. I have a challenge for you. I want everyone in this chat room to hear me carefully. This is all about love. I'm not battling this my brother. No problem, Base. We're cool. Once again, thank you for your honesty. I've said anyone can come here, but I will put foot in asses in loving ways. So, Base, here's my challenge to you. Since you've challenged me with your data about meat, which is all bullshit, I'm sorry. Everything you wrote is bullshit. Because I'm a physical example of how it is bullshit, what you're saying, Base. I would like for you to have a video, Base, of you going up the staircase on your hands. I want you 5 of them. I went up 5, Base. I want to see it. I don't know how you're going to do it, but let's see. Let's just maybe we go on Facebook, Base, or we do a Zoom. I don't know. But here's a challenge to Base. I want Base to show me a video, because he said he can do it, and prove to me that a meat eater, and I'm sure meat eaters can do this, but I want to see if this meat eater can do it. And I want evidence. Oh, Base. Shame on you. What did he write? He has to practice. Here, watch this. I love this. So this is what non-meat eating does. Base, I did not practice to do that. This is what's funny. See, y'all don't know anything about me. Do you know how I did that? The first time I tried to do that, I was able to do that. I just was like, oh, stairs. And I was like, okay, my hands. I didn't have to practice. Everyone has the Jedi power. You're all magical. You don't need practice. Now, we've already seen here. You used to skateboard? No, what? Awesome. Hey, yo, Base, it's love, bro. Because you've come in my chat room and mostly you've been riding with me. But Base, the meat eating and what you're writing, I have to tell you, you're putting misinformation in my chat room and you're spreading disease in here and demon energy. I'm just being real with you. I'm being real with you as a brother. I'm giving you the truth. So, Sean got a foot in his ass, and some of you also will. But you can put a foot in my ass. The only problem is going to be hard to put a foot in my ass when my shit is sewn tight, honey. I've done my work. I've got evidence of shit. What up, subconscious wave? Oh, you used to skateboard and handstand on it? Base, I want to see a video of that. Great. Just, yes, Base, just show me. And you better get it done real quick because I got videos of shit that I do without eating meat to prove you don't need that shit in your body. And I've been this way for many years. I should be sick by now. I should have diseases. I never got COVID. I was the only one at my store, didn't get COVID. Oh, yes. Let me show you what meat does. Hey, Base, I got something for you. I'm going to show you the parasites that come from rotten flesh in your intestines. I'm going to show you parasites. I don't fuck around. Oh, of course. Okay, so Base and I are now, we're chilling. You see, this is not a fight, right? This one's allowed to have their opinion. But I'm a Taurus. And when you mention eating meat and cow to a cow sign, God damn. Ouch. That hurts. All right. So I'm going to show you what enema flushing will prove about meat eating. All right. Now, let's defend Base a little bit. A little bit. We will say this. When you eat meat, you can bulk up. Okay? We can give you that. But we stop there. That's all I'm going to give you. So, parental advisory, this is my doo-doo. I'm going to show you. So here are the parasites, and I have more. And Base, if you eat meat, here it is. They're called ropes. That's what it looks like. That's mine, honey. That's from eating animals. That's rotten flesh stuck in my intestines. Protein is going to give you plaque, honey. It's a fact. You can look it up right now. They're called ropes. And what kind of meat were we eating? GMO, processed fucking bullshit. None of it was made out of honor, someone's bare hands, and it was a machine that cut it up. You know that, giving you those. So Base, what say you now? I want Base's comment about what he just saw. Base, what do you think about what you just saw that came out of my body? And would you not agree that it would be dead, maggots go on death, parasites that were in my intestines? I'm waiting for Base to comment. But listen, I got it all. I'm ready for whatever. I got the damn answers, honeys. Everyone changing their diet, you're doing it wrong, mostly. Do it slow. Take your time. Okay? Look at your ants. Your ants can eat sugar and go back into the earth and not get diabetes, and they can eat all day and be on it all fucking day and not get sick. Jesus Christ. Hey, Bas Haxor, what'd you think about what you saw? Come on, man. What's your comment? You wanted me to give you energy. I'm giving you. What up, Michelle Scuzzi? Yeah, we're born in a sine wave. Yeah. But I'm waiting for a Base. Okay, there he goes. Interesting. I will definitely research this more. All right. Acids break down many things. HCl, but, B-U-T-T, pun intended. I have heard about intestine length, and I question it. Okay. But Base, just know this. The more meat you eat, I'm just being real with you, kidney stones, plaque is going to also build up with your protein. Your body should not have all that in order to get protein, because you were born once again from a liquid that did not eat meat. Ooh, bars. I'm going to whoop. Listen. Sperm does not live off of eating sperm, does it? Sperm lives in the testicle in water. Think about it. Sperm is not eating other sperms to exist. They were manifested by magic, and then they become a body through your mother's milk is how you were eating. Good point. There's nowhere to go with that one. Where you going to go? Where you going to go? You have nowhere to go. 2 hours and a half, and I'm kicking ass, man. Why do we have canines? Another great question. And this is a good question because I'm going to put another foot in the idea of we're supposed to eat meat. We have canines. I've heard that bullshit too. Absolute bullshit. Now, listen to me very carefully. Listen very carefully because I am a genius and so can you be. Most of you are, but you're stifled by your diet still. Listen very carefully. Canine teeth are what dogs have. I've had someone tell me I have canine teeth, hence I should eat meat. Then I said, do you have a dog? He goes, yes. Or a cat, right? Yes. They have canines, right? The dog. Then I asked him this. I said, would you eat dog food? And he goes, he freaked the fuck out. But I'm like, wait a minute, slow down. Dog food, it's beef flavor, chicken flavor, pork. You won't eat that with your canine teeth like your dog does. This is meant for a dog, but you're going to eat a chicken that your dog is eating the flavor of with canine teeth. You won't eat a human, though. You'll eat a chicken, though. So what are you fucking telling me now? That they're full of shit. You debunked it right there. They will not eat dog food, but they'll eat a cow with their canines. But they won't eat what the dog is eating because they know it's wrong and it's gross or it's man-made or it's not good for them, so-called. Put a foot in their ass. They have nowhere to go. And they won't eat their dog or their fucking cat. They will get mad at you for that. They call it their kid. This is my son. I know how many goddamn people I know, they call their dog their child. It is not your fucking child. Stop that. It's fucked up. It's confusing an animal. It came out of an animal's vagina, not yours. And then you eat chicken and don't consider that chicken someone's fucking child? Bullshit. You get the canine bullshit with what I just told you. Once again, I'm not damning anyone in here if you're still doing the meat thing. I used to do it. I was eating meat far longer than I had been not eating meat. Okay. And when I smell it, I'll be honest, when I smell it in my store, yeah, I get those feelings, but I don't do it. Okay. Simple shit. Base, that's still debunkable, honey. Base, if everyone reads what Base is writing, God bless Base. Base, I've already shown you, honey, that I am a living example of debunking you. You are saying that eating vegetables and fruit and shit is not healthy. You'll be sick. What are you seeing right here? And how did you even find my YouTube channel? You realize I have an energy and a brain. My brain is not on animal protein, and you like my channel, which means you are listening to a non-meat eating guy and you like what you hear, which means I'm debunking the theory that if you don't eat meat, you'll have no energy, you'll have no brain power or no muscle. You keep doing that dance. It's Darwinism. That is Darwinism, and it's racism. It is racist science eating meat. The monkey shit, evolution, it's a lie. You are a solar plexus, first of all. Before you even talk about eating, the sun made your stomach a solar plexus. Sunlight shines on bodies, doesn't eat it. Creates the body that will eat a certain thing. Stay in your lowest lane. When you're driving a car, you stay in your lane. Fast lane, slow lane. Get it? If you go in the wrong lane, you will die in an accident. Your animals, it's the same shit. Your animals stay in their lane. Humans don't know how to do that. They trespass in someone else's fucking lane because you are not from this part of the earth. They want your diet to be wrong because you come from a Garden of Eden where food was growing on trees like popcorn. And you're fucking lost in space in this part of earth. I believe that. It's why you have the wrong diet and you'll fight for it. And alpha male and hunter-gatherer, that's rape culture. It is. It's Julius Caesar, gladiator, bullshit. It's indigenous murdering people thinking with that diet shit about if you go veggies and fruit, you're going to lose your shit. And dude, I haven't eaten all day. I haven't eaten all day and I've been working out. Do I look sick and tired to you? I am pumped as fuck. I see you writing scientific things. Listen, that's great, Base. But Base, I am the example. I am not a science project. I am the living proof of debunking anyone in here that goes against what I say. And I don't do it out of anger, but we don't have enough time for the meat eating thing, honey. Got to let that shit go. You're eating someone's child. Now, Base Hexor, do you have a cat or a dog, Base? I'm going to ask you, would you eat your pet cat or your dog? Do you have a fish tank, and would you eat the fish? Base, do you know anyone that has a dog or a cat, and would you eat their cat or their dog? Base, I am asking you that. I want an answer to that question. It'll be very interesting to hear what he writes. So what does Base say? No, I don't. But I hear you about the empathy for animals. Okay, he hears me. So as opposed to, damning the dude and shaming, because this one has come in my chat room and has given me energy, but I'm very fiery about certain things. I have scholarly expressed to this individual what I believe, and this is how you should handle demons. I'm not calling you a demon, Base, but it goes back to my whole purpose of this video. How do you handle adversaries? Base is my twin. Okay? Pardon me. So I have to respect. I'm not calling Base my enemy, but right, you want to honor the person that's disagreeing with you with your evidence. This is the only way we're going to progress and get back our freedom. Not physically, it won't happen. They have everything ready. They've got weapons you would not believe. Your CV, by the way, is a ritual. It's not just a virus. Oh, it's a goddamn ritual. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I wouldn't be surprised if a guru made it, or some astrologer, secret motherfucker. Yeah, yogi, sure, that made that virus. But that's my theory. You got some yogis who also do black magic in India. They're not all about yoga, honey. You better wake your ass up. There's a whole village in India that's dedicated to demons. And when you go there, you feel nervous and you hear weird sounds and haunting. Fact in India. So I'm wondering, any gurus gone wrong, making things hard for us because of our karma or our diet? Yeah. You are in the cult of death. Skull and Bones, Yale University is meat eating. You understand me? Because you're eating a dead thing. Now you're a part of a ritual in which the vibration of death is going to block you from hearing life force. So it's not about only healthiness. It's about being aware of the mystical world that you are being fucked over by. Look within. Coconut milk is good replacement for cow. Yes. Oat milk is also great. Cashew milk. Wonderful. God bless you. Be real. Base. I'm in Muskegon, Michigan. Oh, you're talking. Great. Michelle Scuzzi. Sun is our source of energy for us electromagnetic beings. Food as close to source as possible holds the best energy. Yes. Do you know what reptiles eat? Reptilians? Now, there are some that will eat each other and they will kill each other. Did you know that? There are certain reptiles, lizards, that will kill their own kind because they don't want to share space. That's you. That's you before you became a human. I don't mean a monkey in evolution. I mean, you appeared as a hybrid of all that shit. Boo-boo. Not Darwin shit. Yeah, magic. You're a magic body. Reptilians eat light. They stare at the light in the fucking tank like this. Do you understand me? They're eating light. Mostly. Do you know that? Yes, they eat insects and shit like that. Of course. But mostly? And they're barefoot. They're not wearing sneakers like you. Different. And when you eat meat, are you earthing? Are you eating the meat wearing sneakers and shit and on a plate? Are you, hey, Base, what do you cook your food in? Teflon, Tupperware and shit with cancer in it? Be careful. Your stove is also a murderer. In ancient times, when they would eat meat, bronze, everything made of bronze, copper, and silver. Today, It's all heavy metal poisoning. You know that. So when you cook your food, your meat has been contaminated with other fucking shit. That's a ritual. That's facts and bars. Stop eating extra crap that makes your body work too hard. And the heart, we all know red meat will clog your arteries. Pork will clog your arteries. Number one killer right now is heart disease from red meat. Fact. Any kind. Any kind. You killed it by yourself. You eat it. That's a big ass thing. It's going to digest in a way that will exhaust your organs and make you fat and slow and appetite dependent. You ain't even got to eat. I've gone a whole day without eating and making connections and doing physical shit that would blow your fucking mind. Look at me. Yes, Base, you're welcome. So Base and I are cool. But I know Base will do what Base wants to do, and of course they can do that. Look within. One little change every day makes a big change. Yes. Look within. I'm not perfect. I vape. I needs to stop. I'm with you. Rice paper, and I smoke organic tobacco. If you're going to smoke, I'm telling you right now, your ants know how to convert cancer. They're eating bad things all day, and they don't get sick. I smoke this. If you're going to smoke, I'm not telling you to smoke. It's called leafonly.com. You get a bag of this shit, you look at it, you can see it's a fucking tree. This will dry up. It is smokable. In my opinion. Now, I am not a doctor, but I spent a lot of time on Earth. That came from Earth. When you vape, it's a man-made electronic thing that is adding shit to your smoking experience. Oh, so you also fast. Okay, very good, Base. Okay, you're striving to find your path. Okay. Okay. I'm also a work in progress. Notice I didn't call Base any names. I did say foot in the ass. It's different. Okay. That's my mantra. That's my little shtick. I'm an actor too, right? You have to perform today in order for anyone to understand you. If you don't perform, they're not going to hear you. You smoked cancer sticks, weed, vaped, drank alcohol, soda. Oh, you quit. Very good. Great. Well, Base, you're not really sober yet. Here's why I'm going to do another spin on what sobriety is. If you still eat animals, yes, you know, you get it. It is. Meat has blood. The blood drinkers that we call the elite, they made that diet for a reason. And they use dead animals and they eat shit of an animal in order to fucking give you these people. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, the red meat, you can get high on that. That is not being sober, in my opinion. That's it. Perfect, you get it. So, I think it's clear, Base. You're almost there, right? Also, sobriety is a way of thinking. There are many who don't drink, don't smoke. Great. But ball earther still, whoop, believe in a literal Jesus, whoop. Homophobic, whoops. Racist, whoops. I'm not saying my chat room. See where I'm going here? They trust science and needles, whoop. But they're vegan, but they did that, whoop. The cow uterus is in the V. I know that. It's called bovine uterus serum. Look it up right now. Is in your thing. You think you're a vegan? After doing that, you're screwed. The only way to fix that is to enema flush and to pull the ropes out of your ass, humble yourself, and get that foot out your ass. Because you put a foot in your own ass. You get it. Subconscious wave. 2 hours and 40 minutes. God bless everyone who came up in here. And I'm sorry that I don't read your comments, but you know what? The way that I think, I have to focus so hard to get everything out the right way. Yeah, you understand. It's for you. So your comments, don't worry about that. My brain, my work is for you. Thank you for your, and I always say thank you. Every video, I thank my chat room. If that's not good enough, then hey, bye. The fact that I'm even doing this, I'm teaching you how to fight demons. That requires focus. I can't read all the comments. I will forget what I'm doing. Now, when a troll comes in here, this is a demon. Do you understand me? Do you get it? You understand now. So they have to get the attention because that's the majority of the world. Yes, thank you for understanding me. Yes, red meat is Mars. There you go. See? So now you're already, yes. Mars is martial law, martial arts to your intestines. You know what Bruce Lee ate? Bruce Lee was fucking beautiful body, right? Okay. But I was like, I wonder what Bruce Lee ate. Steak. Okay, I saw that, like, chicken. Oh, And then, ironically, didn't Bruce Lee have some allergic reaction to a painkiller for hurting his back? And he died on set? Seth? Sabbatical? Saturn? Interesting. And his son died with a bullet? A bull? The bullet is the bull, is the meat. It will always come back at you. You understand me? They even use your weapons to tell you the animal is sacred and it will fucking kill you. So the bullet is steak. Stake out for your police. Be careful with your dog eat bag. But you won't eat the dog, but you call the meat you put in the bag a doggy bag. That is animalism. Worse than racism and humanism or lifeism. That is animalism. And you'll be punished for that. Sorry. Red meat is Mars, martial, the god of so-called war. Mars, also a hero. Well, how would you use the red color to heal you? Very simple. Alchemy. Your body is red and blue blood. It's not just red. Has to have a Shakti and a Shiva. Has to have a cool to the hot. You already have that. But someone wants you to have more red and high blood pressure and to push out your blue, your Shiva, your Krishna, your Vishnu-colored oxygen blue smurf. They want you to go blue when you die. But not to use it to calm down your blood pressure. They want you appetite dependent, acting on impulse. They want you full of energy and be angry to go out there to get murdered, you understand it, and get slaughtered by the sniper, by the MMA person, by the secret motherfuckers that know your truth, and the weapons they're using are not human. Hear it again, goddammit. They're using mystical weapons to fucking get you. And they will use that against you when you bring your physical body to go and kill them all. You will lose. Hence back to, what is the answer, Jay? Doing rituals. Protect yourself first, then you go get them. But you got to have a whole bunch of people on board, and that is a problem because you have division today. What up, the Sute? We are dancers in vibration. I used to always say that. We are dancers. I'm a dance teacher. Okay? To my kids. I got to pee. Wow. I did so much shit. I've said so much stuff today. I've shown you so much shit. You shouldn't need any more. You know what I mean? A lot of you have tunnel vision. Oop, I did a one-eye symbol. I'm a Freemason. A lot of you have tunnel vision. Notice it's a circle. Interesting. The kaleidoscope. To collide. with the scope. Telepathic scope. Tunnel vision. Interesting. Now, when I do this, what do I get? A cup, a crater. Broke your tunnel. It's the horns of Taurus. My toilet roll. I can debunk anyone with anything. Bay says this. Now I hear the no meat, but it at least be more balanced if it was hunter-gatherer, if anything, rather than just straight-up torture and abuse in these animal farms. Okay. But, got to be careful, man. When you kill something, you understand it's no longer going to be alive. And you're still living while you did that. Now, here's the thing about animals that I want everyone to understand. This is going to be a 3-hour video. Here's the one thing about animals that we always forget. I would like for someone to please show me one animal. One animal. And there should be at least one. Fish, even an insect or an animal that goes out of its way, listen to me, to see a human, call it food, attack it out of nowhere, find where you live, hunt you down in camouflage, and eat you. Or cut your head off and put it on the wall. Show me one animal that can do that. You won't find them. The only time that happens is when you go to their territory, terra story, earth, flat. If you trespass and you don't know what you're doing, you make someone nervous. When they're nervous, they sting you, bite you, or kill you. That's how animals act. But we, for some reason, will go to their territory, call them food, and kill them. What is the science behind this? Do you understand what I'm saying? Even saying it like that should be like, oh, that's a good point, right? Let's say I'm hungry. In ancient times, there was cannibalism. Let's say I'm hungry. I go to the hospital. I say, man, I'm hungry, man. I need some protein. Like what you need. Any cadavers in there? I don't think you, right? Listen, animal protein is the flesh of an animal. That's a human body. So let's go to the hospital. How many cadavers? I have a cadaver for an ACL I tore. Well, why can't I eat it? Oh, only the animal. Interesting. But wolves do that in packs at gatherings of small camps. Hey, Base. So Base said this. Wolves will do that if you are camping in small groups. Where'd you go camping? So you went to it's the same thing. You went to their territory. Yeah. And you thought it was a place to camp. You didn't know what you were doing. You had no idea. The wolf don't give a fuck. If the wolf smells something in its area that shouldn't be there, and you are your marshmallows and telling ghost stories, great. You could be a shaman. You could be an astrologer or flat earther. They don't care about that. They will come fuck with you because you're in their territory. So what I'm saying is stay in your lane wherever you are right now, where you don't see anything happening to you. You stay there. If you go camping somewhere and you think it's a campsite, the campsite is the territory of things that hunt and gather. Aha. So Bay says, woods, so where is humans' territory? A city? No. It's not what I mean. This is not what I mean. I'm going to be clearer now. Before it's a city, it was a forest. Listen to me. Before you had sidewalks and streets and buildings and condos, it was a forest that was turned into a city. So a city is bullshit. A city is a forest and concrete drag. And if you notice in certain parts of your city that used to be a forest, you will notice you don't see any wolves coming for you. In downtown, what part of the forest are you at? Aha! So you're living in a city, for some reason, where birds will fly around. Yeah, insects will come. But a wolf or a bear or a lion or a coyote or a scorpion is not going to come breaking into your house because you've trespassed. It means you're living in a part of the forest that is neutral, that is okay. Yeah, so you got to be careful. So your government, bless them, made a city for you in an area where you're not going to get fucked with. Oh, you were being sarcastic. Well, you know, but I still, you know what I mean? It's a good point what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? You're not living in a city. Someone made that. Right? And then you go camping and you think you're in the country. You are in the fucking country. But now you're in a different part of the country. You're in an area of different vibration where they didn't put any buildings in downtown and Starbucks. I wonder why they didn't do that. Because they fucking damn well know there are predators out there that'll fuck with you and the government. They put you in a place where you can be a slave and comfortable and so-called safe. Do you get it? But we're not safe. Okay. Be real. Serious question. Did Native Americans start hunting after getting exposed to civilized people? I wonder if they're aware of the karma of it. Good question. Hunting happened after the cataclysm of Venus. 15th century. Research the cataclysm of Venus. Now, I could be wrong. Because 15th century is not that old. They're apparently hunting even before this. But listen to how the hunting changed and things got worse. And rituals were happening and sacrificing and killing humans. When Venus was born, everything went on steroids. The earth got destroyed and craters appeared. Things died and came back to life. Everyone started to think and behave differently. The Native Americans saw a star fall from the sky, and you get it. You already get it. Thank you for the hundreds. When they saw that, the hunting changed. It got more aggressive, I would imagine. Oh, yeah. And they were like, well, I don't like your tribe. Fuck you. Never mind the Rothschilds and the Freemasons, guys. And the colonists. Your ancestors also did not like each other. Okay? This is serious shit here, dude. And why? They had their own reality and they still did. Okay? What happened? A cataclysm. They got terrorized by a supernatural thing in the sky. That's what made your Rothschilds. It's what made your angels. It's what made Rosen, Jay. It made everything. You can't discriminate with this truth shit. So when you get mad at your fucking enemy, be smart, be wise. You must go deeper and think about what is the weapon to get them with. What's going to work? Because every age, they've been whooping your ass. Every age. You incarnate here, you're a slave. You know that. There's a system in which you have to do this, do that, do this, do that, this one, that one, king, guru, priest. Every age, you were not living in sovereignty. Why? Before the Rothschilds, girlfriend, and before Freemasons, you were not in peace. Okay? You were fucked up still. Doing some weird shit. Human sacrifice. And you were doing that too. Oh, yeah. You were doing that back then before the Illuminati. You know what's up. Someone knows your shit and they saw you behaving that way. They caught you. They caught you being naughty. And now all they want you to be is naughty. It's very simple. It's called astrology and destruction. And something did it. It's in your body. It made your body. It made you good and bad. I'm sorry, accept the truth. You're all of the goddamn problems. you're bipolar, and you're not bipolar. You're every fucking thing. You're dealing with that when you get mad at them. Do you understand? This is a soap opera. What went wrong with your natives? They do have karma. Their karma is our karma. I don't give a fuck. They could make a damn arrow out of a stone. Make bows and arrows and teepees and shit, and make mountains into temples and shit. I don't care about the pyramids. You know what I care about? The fucking behavior around all that. Why y'all still killing and raping and stealing children and killing each other and hurting animals and lying to each other still after you were all such great fucking inventors and shit? Yeah. How come you're still assholes, humans? I don't have that vibration. I don't have one bone in my body wants to come and take your shit, even debunk you. Nope. But if you come to me, though, as grounded as I am, I will put a foot in your ass. But I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to come to you and battle you. There's people dying out here. We got karma out here. We are dealing with a fucking supernatural demon out here. Got your Metal Gear? What's that video game? Metal Gear. What's it about? You getting armed? You getting strapped? Like my niggas in the ghetto? You getting strapped? With rituals. With rituals. You cannot get them with weapons. You know that. How many of you are badass archers and martial artists and warriors? Just name them. All of them dead. But they were a hero. But got their brains blown out or a fucking arrow in their eyeball at some point. They were off their game. What happened? The invention of the weapon is the problem. The weapon is this. Geometry. This is the weapon. I'm sorry, I'm not a guru. No one taught me this. A man made this for me, a friend of mine, and he's not a Hindu. It was a gift. He made it himself because he knew I was into it. Okay, that's it. That's your weapon, honey. Do your own version of it. How do you do that? I do my own version. Figure it out. It's not that hard. Use geometry, not your ego. Be real. The greatest story never told, but we're waking up. Right. So 3 hours of a video in which I'm just telling you what you are dealing with. Why is that on my hand? I don't know why, but I like to have things on my wrist. Stop looking at my wristband. This is for the people who get distracted. Stop looking at I like to have things on my body. I'm a Taurus. I'm materialistic. Tauruses like to have shit. Okay? So don't worry about it. I just felt like doing it. Okay? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Shiva Boom Om Jai Om Ram, Reem, Ram, Saha, Suya, Inamaha, Om Chandra, Yanama, Om Ahum, Vajra Guru, Padma Siddhi, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, O Namah Shivaya. And I am not a Hindu or a Buddhist, but I am. Bay says, do you play any games? I used to, not anymore. Chess, I'm very good at chess. Good question. I love chess. I don't know why I'm good at it. Taurus, brain, oh yeah. Call of Duty, nope. Little curveball, no, that's cool. No, I don't. I used to love video games. Best video game of all time is Kid Icarus. And if you're an old school Nintendo fan, Kid Icarus. It is the Mario Brothers of Greek mythology. Beautiful game. Brilliant game. It's Icarus slaying demons. That's it. Okay? Big truther game. Kid Icarus. Research that video game and you'll understand what Eris is. Eris, the variant Eris, the Greek goddess of discord today. Yep. You'll know what Hurricane Katrina is. The Delta variant. Right? The Omicron variant are Greek. Kid Icarus. Symbols that Japan was telling you about. Nintendo. You've never heard of Kid Icarus? God damn. Hold on. Before I go, let me show you. Ooh, I got some new versions of it already. I knew it. So now you got me thinking about games. This game is fire, dude. And he has an arrow. In the Mahabharata of Krishna, Arjuna is an archer in that story. Hello, Robin Hood, King Arthur, I don't know. We live in a sagittal plane. That's Sagittarius. It means an arrow. Plane, flat, arrows, video games. Huh, a ritual. That game is a ritual. Yeah, his bow, yeah, it is a sword. Yeah, it is. Totally. The bow, of course. Good connection. The bow is the mouth. Look at my mouth. It came from your mouth is the weapon, honey. It's the bow. Look, it makes the arc, the dome. It's a metaphor. It's the mouth. And when you open, you're pulling back the words of the arrow. I'm telling you, man, I'm not from here. Okay, neither are you. And you can keep being on Earth. It'll be a very difficult ride for you. Share this. It was fire. And thank everyone in my chat room, even the troll. God bless them. And only one comment this time, Sean. Good boy. You're listening more. I got you, dudes.